아, 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 아.
스트리밍에서 오프라인인데요. 잠시만요. 진짜? 마이크 소리 잘 올라가니까. 그 음향은 어때요? 너무 크거나 작거나 그러지 않아요? 네. 여기.
컴퓨터에서 그냥 믹서 가면은 아웃풋 설정할 수 있어요. 오디오를 일단 믹서 가서 설정해야 될 것 같아요. 아니요, 그 right click and then yeah, output. 잠시만. 여기서
아니면은 스펙테이터 해놓고 내가 이어폰 하나 더 있거든?
아 맞다, 스펙테이터 키면 되잖아요. 여기서.
이어폰 하나 더 있고 그걸 네가 쓰면서
Yeah, pretty simple. 한쪽 귀로 하면 돼요.
아 정말 쓰레기 같다.
근데 마이크가 안 되죠.
아,
마이크는
이거는
이걸로 하고.
그래도
진짜 와
미치겠다 진짜.
빠지네.
다시 기다리세요. 저희가 올라오라고 말씀드릴게요. 올려야 되나요?
Blank gaming.
새로운 팀들 다시 한번 찍어요. 네, 새로운 팀들 올라오고. 팀이
Earthquake.
테레비 나오면 안 되는데.
그 뭐야? 팀이가 뭐지? We're successful.
Advance. Congratulations to Team Girthquake. 이거 발음하기 진짜 힘들지 않아요? Girthquake? Night time. 아, 물 가지고 왔는데?
시작하기 10분 전에 말해줘. 우리 방송 켜고 말도 마.
네. You're giving us a great game.
Or
대충
you're giving us a great game.
그 엑스클레이션 마크 하면 되잖아. 블랭 게임 엑스클레이션 마크.
그냥 giving us a
No. Thank you to Team Blank Gaming.
느낌표.
No, that's like 너무 성의가 없어요.
Thank you
집
to
가야
Team
돼
Blank
이제.
Gaming for participating.
집 간다고?
다음 게임 언제 시작해?
곧바로 시작할 수 있을 것 같아요. 다 팀한테 다 세팅하고 준비됐다 그러면은 바로 것 같아요.
이 팀이 떨어진 거야 지금?
네.
아,
기적이 일어났네?
아니요.
이 팀이
이 팀이 이기고 있었어.
네, 졌어요?
네. 역전 같은 거 없었고 이기던 팀이 이기고 지던 팀이 졌어요.
두팀 오면은 저쪽 팀한테 말해서 진행해.
가라고요?
내가 이쪽 팀한테 말했잖아.
개양아치다.
겁나 냉정하게 같이 가요.
웃으면서 하지 마.
오케이. 그 오디오를 한번 테스트를 다시 해볼게요. 그냥 커스텀 게임 한번 만들어 보시겠어요? 웨스트 마술이야? 웨스트 마술?
이거를 다운돼. 이렇게 치고 내리고 있어. 쭉 끝에 넘어가. 들어가는 거. 아, 그때 이분이 와서 해봤어요. 되게 소리 좋아해.
오른쪽으로 앉아요? 어디? 오른쪽이요. 왼쪽 몰라? 난 안 적었어.
긴장하셨나요?
아, 너무 빨개가지고 늦게 자.
동원아 우리가 네 생일 선물로 웃음을 줄게.
아, 그래? 좋아, 좋아. 아니, 웃음 따위 필요 없어. 그 저번처럼 또 개그 경기 보여줘. 어딜 또 마운틴 점프하고. 아,
갓 왜 내렸어?
어우, 근데 블라디가 진짜 내 마지막 목숨을.
진짜 아니 처음에 너 미니언이 친 줄 알았잖아.
어.
블라디가 죽으면서 이거 마지막 날린 거.
아, 악사도 하는 거예요? 악사도 게임
진짜
해.
그때 한타 이기고 밀면서 막 일어나가지고 박수 치고 있는데 안 끝나가지고 안 끝나가지고 다시 나와가지고 존나 치고 나는 빼고. 아 개그 진짜.
Let's do the mic check. 이렇게 하고. 아 이거 그러면은 형도 이어폰을 꼽으시고.
나 오늘 코치.
아.
일단 지금 들어가가지고 해봐라 써봐.
들어가서 키보드 세팅하시고 여기 에피스 700 올수 나와요. 야나 40으로 하는 집에서 여기 얼마 나와? 700 나와. 700? 피는?
가나다라 마바사. 좀 딜레이가 있어요.
키보드 맞춰주세요. 이거 아 게임만 세팅시간을 맞추시면 되세요. 아 여기 여기. 하고 게임
아 괜찮아요. 그냥 해요. 뭘 또 그렇게.
이게 여기서 들려?
Oh really? Hold on.
가까이 가.
아
약간 이거를 말해봐.
마이크 체크 1, 2, 1, 2. 마이크 체크 1, 2, 1. 아 이거 마이크가 원래 그런 거예요.
아, 진짜?
이게 마이크가 그 게임 사운드 때문에 묻히는 경우가 있어가지고 something like Turtle Beach headset. Those kind of headsets support this. It's a good thing. Yeah, but it's not really good for casting, but it's good for gaming. 원래 그런 거예요. Uh, I think 10 minutes should be fine. Yeah, because something might go wrong during, you know. Some people might have to actually take a shit. Oh, it's because this one ended. That's why. I'm just gonna go into a custom game and then see how spectator works. Oh yeah, okay. How do you mute this manually? There should be like this button there. 여기
마이크
빨간 불.
이걸로 할 거야.
됐다.
근데 이것들은 다 뭐하는 거지? 뭐라고 돼 있어?
이거 오디오랑 왼쪽이랑 그거 아니에요? 잘 모르겠네. 스파이시 치킨 누로 앤 기가 카페.
와, 이거 뭐 하는 건지 아냐 이거? 어떤 데다? 저 이거 왜 또 미팅에 넣는 거고? 아, 저거 라이브 조였네 이거.
3등 축하드립니다. 3등. 예, 저희도 2등인데. 저희 3등 안 할 건데. 무조건 2등인데 저희 2등인데.
일단 이게 마이크 있죠?
몰라요. 그냥 쓰지 마요.
일단 방 만들게요. 들어오세요.
저희가 만들게요. 아니
아 이거 의자가 너무 높아. 이거 진짜 조절할 빡대가 있어. 이거 진짜 좋아요. 이거 나? 아, 네, 지금 보고 있어요. 아, 지금 세팅하고 있어요.
요 정도면 된 거 같아요. 근데
난네 말 잘 안 들릴 수가 있어. 그게 문제야.
아 그래요? 한쪽을 여세요. 잘 들리잖아요. 제가 이쪽 보고 할게요.
일단 저희 안에서 스킬 좀
아하.
알아내가지고. 아 이거 근데 좀 약간 불편해.
게임 소리 진짜 클 수도 있어요.
너무 무서워 진짜.
That's like the quote of the day. That's how it is. Well, 이어폰으로 해도 될 것 같아요. 같이 써가지고. 쟤 또 왔네. Oh, okay. I wish I can pull this more. 아 이거 전화는 어떻게 걸어요? I think it's Skype.
Mic test. I need to pull this closer a bit. Uh,
아, 마이크. 아.
Alex, you're being inappropriate.
Inappropriate.
Oh, sorry. Inappropriate. Whatever. Don't. You are not the spelling police.
Spelling bee right here.
Grammar police.
It is actually quite hard to listen to you.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially with those people talking as well.
Yeah, that's true.
What is this freaking camera?
아 이거
Bloody
캠
huge.
저도 저거 살라고 했어요. 근데 겁나 비싸가지고.
저거 왜 사?
I used to be in media, that's why.
아, true. 저 카메라. 그러니까.
아니에요, 몇
아,
천만
진짜?
뭐 한 300, 300,
에이, 뭐 그 정도로 되겠습니까? 이러.
400 정도 할 거예요.
400?
300, 400.
아,
You know, I bought my tripod for $3,000.
윤남? 개소리 하지 마. 괜찮아.
근데
어차피 옆에 있으니까.
오디오가-
어. 우리 지금
오디오가 싱크가 안 돼서
어떻게 했냐면은 여기 지금 이거 켜져 있다고. 아, 진짜 이 사람들 왜 방송을 이딴 식으로 하고 있어?
We gotta mute the mic now.
Everyone on stream, how's the volumes? We'll have a bit of delay, so can you talk as well?
Hello everyone, how are you?
Our 5 viewers, minus the one downstairs, so it'll be 4 viewers.
I love you all.
Jesus Christ.
Why don't I get Monte to actually Twitter?
If you can, yeah, sure.
Okay.
I don't use Twitter, so
But is there like a different stream going on right now?
no,
I don't think
nothing.
so, right?
Yeah.
Might as well watch. 아 근데
How's the
몬테가
volumes?
Oh wait, Christopher Michael. Don't tell me he deleted me. Nah, I don't think. Wait,
Monte Cristo?
Monte Cristo
Uh-huh.
is Christopher. I forgot his last name. That's why.
You need to put your mic
I'll
closer.
get Doa.
Alright, you need to put your mic closer.
Okay. How's this, guys?
And there's a bit of echo apparently. We'll see what we can do. So pull it closer to your, to your mouth. You're probably gonna have to put it on your head like this as well. And have the earphones in one ear.
아 이게 되게 애매한 게.
그치, 이걸 좀 안쪽으로 휘어야 돼.
아 그냥 제 헤드셋 가지고 올 걸. 이게 이어폰이 자꾸 빠지네.
잠깐만, 근데 이렇게 하면 어떻게 되지? I have no idea how this is gonna work if I turn both of them on. Alright, how's it sound? Alex, how are you doing today? We're awake at
Okay.
a time that's too early in the weekend. I should still be sleeping.
Nah, just kidding.
How's sound volumes?
오케이 오케이.
병근이다.
아, 제 페이스북이 아니라서
아.
안 보인 거였네요. 이거
fb.com. Whoa, you can go to fb.com and it'll redirect you to
Wow,
Facebook.
you didn't know?
I did
And
not
you're
know.
like a software engineer.
Dude,
Wow,
what has software
really?
engineering got to do with Facebook?
fb.com?
Oh god.
Can't you check in the HTML code?
That is not in the HTML code, by the way. Just for the record.
Okay.
You can't even type your password? Please, man.
Excuse me, I think I got it wrong one more time. Oh, never mind.
There you go.
Got two chat.
Who's MJ Kim, by the way?
Oh, did you hear about Superstar K coming to New Zealand?
Superstar K.
Mhm.
Are you going?
I am going as a staff,
A star?
part-time job.
Oh, cool.
It is pretty cool, eh?
So you get to see all the idiots.
I think I can, actually.
The best part of that
There's
is
this
like
one guy that sings super well, but he won't.
in Auckland.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's my friend, but
Mhm.
he won't 오디션을 안 해요.
Oh yeah.
그리고 let's get the stream links if we can.
It's gaming.youtube.com/user/rebel/live. There it is.
Oh yeah, okay. Eric,
Just a person waiting. Alright, thank you very much for tuning in.
Doa? Should
Doa.
I try Doa?
Yeah, if you can. Sure.
근데 몬테가 좀 더 나을 것 같아요, 그죠?
Both, why not? If we can get either of them. 네, 수컷이 올리고 이것저것 했어요. 저는 올리지 않습니다. 이건 안 돼요. 네, 우리가 좀 규모가 컸으면 몰라도 그 정도의 짬밥이 안 되네요.
I'm not gonna ask him to just post it.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna tell him that we're actually hosting one.
Oh, okay, sure.
That should be better. 이제 도아한테 똑같이 보내야지.
They're gonna talk about this, you know.
네?
울려?
자꾸 울려요? Like echo to his mic and then my mic. Oh really? 이거 에코를 어떻게 줄이지?
Is there echo on the stream? Can the users, sorry, the viewers give us a bit of feedback? Let me look for a couple of settings. Not push to talk, not channel sample rate, no. Maybe what you say comes into my mic?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Maybe.
Why don't you go away?
Oh, fine. 예, 알겠습니다. 아, 여기 바로 전선 있구나. 오케이, 오케이. 알겠습니다.
이거
음,
에코를 유저분들이 알려주셔야 되는데.
그러니까. Hannah, is there a lot of echo? Can you talk so we can produce a bit of echo?
So, how are you doing?
I'm tired. I haven't had breakfast. I'm a little. very... 네, 지금 하고 있어요.
원투.
하고 있어서
마이크
지금
체크
사람들한테 물어보고 있는데 시청자들한테.
에코가 많이 들린다고 하시더라고요. 네.
Okay, what if we say?
잠깐만요. Is the live stream on?
Yes, the live stream is on.
No, like on your YouTube?
Yeah,
Then my mic could be going into your
but
desktop.
it's thing. It's the audio is muted. It should be muted at least. So if you scroll to the left of it, the audio is muted.
Oh,
And if it's echo, it would echo my voice as well.
그렇겠네요.
아직 좀 있어요? 이건 어떻게 해요, 그러면은? 볼륨 조절이요? 마이크 볼륨 조절은 있긴 한데 어쨌든 얘 말이 제 마이크로 들어오면은 두 개 동시에 들어가니까 이렇게 에코가 있을 수밖에 없거든요.
근데 그 에코가 아닌 것 같아요. 제
그럼.
생각에는. 다른 에코인 것 같은데 why don't we mess around with that?
그러니까 메인으로 말하는 사람은 제 에코가 전혀 없는데
네.
그게 오디오가 마이크가 두 개라서 그런 것 같아요. 원 PC라.
저희 그 해설자 한 분이 에코가 좀 심해갖고 그것만 체크하고 끝나는 대로 바로
What'd you do? Okay. What'd you do? What did you do? Oh. 거기 지금 안 꼽혀 있는 것 같아요. 아예 안 들릴걸? 소리가 안 올라가거든요.
그래요? 알겠습니다.
뭐래요?
핸드폰으로 보고 있었다고 끊어졌다고 그러시더라고요.
이거 마이크가 근데 안 되는 거 같아요.
다른 핸드폰을
아니 좀 전에 되고 있었잖아. 좀 전에 되고 있었잖아.
아까는 잘 됐나요?
일단 에코가 있다는 거는 여기서 소리 내고 네 말이 여기서 들어서 두 번 출력되는 거거든.
I think this one
아니요. 스카이프 안 하고 있어요. 그 컴퓨터 하나에다가 연결해가지고
하나에다가
네.
마이크를 두 개 연결한 거예요?
예. 그래서 에코 소리가 얘 말이 내 마이크도 들고 지 마이크도 들어가니까 두 번 그런 거 같아요.
방지할 수가 없나?
될 것 같다. 지금 오디오 테스트 중인데.
Can you change the output?
Sure. Give me a second. 잠깐만. 근데 이거는 테스트는 해야 돼. 에코는 없앨 수 있으면은 없애는 게 좋긴 한데. 잠깐만 기다려봐. 기다려 보이소. 디세이블. 이게 내 거고. 됐어 오디오 디바이스. 일단 얘게 없어지니까 이거겠지?
Microsoft.
이거겠. 뭐 마이크로소프트. 이거겠지?
Try it. Oh yeah, it works. Let's see if there's any echo right now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it works.
I don't know. Cause look, yours is device. Wait, where's my voice then? Okay, that's my one. Where's yours? Yours should be this one.
잠깐만요.
이거 뮤트 안 했거든? Alright,
안 되네 이게.
custom? Alright. 블루 퍼플이라고? 아, 그럼 이쪽에 해주자. 아, 잠깐만. 기가는
그렇게
cafe.
안 되면은 이거 마이크를 하나 여기 가운데 두고 해야 될 것 같은데.
Okay. Okay, you're gonna have to kiss me, like, be right here. 비번 뭐야? 이거 공통 비번. 아, sure.
한 명씩만 초대해주면
I don't know the right ace. 아, 일단
차라리 에코 있는 상태로
나미
하는
앤
게
칩스.
나을까요?
나미 이건가?
여기 있어요.
감사합니다. 아, 인게임인가? 네, 인게임인 거. 지금 얘네 그 컴퓨터 테스팅 한다고. 알겠습니다. Looks like the players are getting ready. 네. 어쩔 수 없는 것 같아. 심하지 않길 바라야지 뭐.
어쩔 수 없어. 뭐 최대한 그냥 마이크를 최대한 멀리 떨어뜨려 놓고.
네네네.
알겠어.
이렇게 하면 될까요, 형? 이렇게도 되긴 될 것 같아요.
되긴 될 수도. 그래서 일단 다시 돌아왔고. This is really well. Can you hear us? I hear me. Deals on the string, if you could respond and give us a bit of feedback, it'd be very helpful. Hey, have a bit of delay. No one's telling us anything, unfortunately. 엄청 커? 일단 이것도 낮춰야겠다. 너 마이크 안 올라가거든? 그래서 게임은 언제 시작하나요? 누구야 이거? Yep. This is the ribbon theme music.
형, 그 OBS 좀 켜주세요.
Yep, maybe it's down there.
아,
저 바꿨어 아니면 뭐?
아무것도
저 봐봐.
아웃풋. 아웃풋을 바꿔야 돼. 아까 그 마이크로
바꿔봐. Headset microphone 2. That should be. Oh, you got this one again? Right. Yeah.
아 이제 되나요?
Alex, can you talk?
오케이.
Oh wait, Hannah doesn't like Gangplank music. Build water music.
아 이제 되는 것 같아요.
Alright, that's good. How's the volumes?
볼륨은 이제 바꾸니까 꽤 괜찮은 것 같아요.
Alright.
근데 에코가 너무 심한데.
진짜 심해?
그죠?
난 몰라.
형이 에코가 아니에요.
그러니까 너지. 네가 잘못했네.
이게 너무 가까이 있어서 에코가 생기는 것 같아요.
이거 마이크 센시티비티 좀 낮출 수 없나? 네? 이제 기다리고 있어요. 사람들 초대하려고. 하면 왜 안 들어해?
그냥 에코 있는 상태로 가야 될 것 같은데.
어쩔 수 없네. 일단은 뭐 그렇게 하고 이쪽 팀에 그 준비된 애 한 명 없나? Guys, who can I invite to the room? Who can I invite to the room so you guys can get ready? Please. Zero with a Z. Cheers. Oh shit. Re-invite. Wow. Disrespect. -1 point. Alright, I'll give this guy invite permissions if I can click that. Sweet. 들을만해요? 알겠습니다. 죄송합니다. 이거는 어쩔 수 저희도 좀 급하게 셋업한 거라서 바로 옆에 있는 상황이라.
아니 이게 형 마이크로 들어가서 제 에코가 리피트 되는 게 아니고 이 마이크 자체에서 나는 것 같은데.
아 진짜?
네. Like the one that you hear on your headset. It's just echoing.
Jesus.
I wonder if I can.
네. 나가고 있습니다.
마이크 체크 마지막으로 다시 한번 할게요.
아 녹화요? 알겠습니다. 일단 녹화는 안 하고 있거든요. 우리 셋업하고 있으니까. 알겠습니다.
마이크 체크 1, 2, 1, 2.
네, 알겠습니다. 맞습니다. 시작할까?
이건 뭐죠?
나도 몰라 이거. 막 눌렀다가 네 마이크 안 나오면 나 모른다.
아니에요, 나와요.
기다리고 있어요. 지금 아직 셋업하고 있어.
캐스팅하고 원하는 게임만.
뭔
게임만
소리야?
다운로드 할수 있겠어요?
녹화 2개 안 되잖아 동시에.
얘 시켜야죠. 컴퓨터에서 녹화하게 시켜야죠.
얘가 어떻게 해? 얘가 어떻게 해?
OBS 사가지고
그 지금 와서 얘기하면 어떡해?
빨리 해드릴게요.
지금 장난하나 이거? 지금 얘 거에서 OBS 키고 네 쪽에서 게임 경기만 그러니까 게임만 화면 녹화한다고 파일로. 근데 왜 필요해 그건?
Korean IPTV.
근데 그거 해서 없이 올린다고 그걸?
그러니까 CG 할때
어.
소리가 있으면은 CG가 힘들대요.
네 일단 다 들어오긴 했어요.
옥시 오피스 가서 녹화를
얍. 뭐? 앞에 스쿼드 아니면은 야 인바이트가 안 된다. 인바이트 안 된다? 그 1, 2, 3, 4일 걸? 1, 2, 3, 4. 아이씨. 이거 뭐로 해놨냐 이거? Can someone move down for a second? 아 동근아 잠깐 내려와봐. 동근아 그 스컷 초대 좀 해줘. 아 스컷 들어. 내려와. Yep. There. Yeah. Yeah, they're already ready. That was weird. Alright, we're ready. 두 개 다 해야 돼. 일단 우리 놀고 있자. Let's give. 네, 알겠습니다. 네, 알겠습니다. 네, 양쪽 다 레디 됐대요. 레디. 아. 너 이렇게 하면 게임 들어가면 캡처 안 된다. 오케이. 동근이 레디. 켜봐.
스타트.
Ready. Alright.
Hello guys, we have AKSA's League of Legends Championship today, sponsored by Megatel and powered by Playtech today.
Hi guys, this is Rebel. Here to cast for you guys the final day of the AKSA LoL tournament. So we have, for the winners brackets, the upper brackets, in the semi-finals we've got Giganet Gaming, who showed extreme mechanics and a lot of prowess in their game with their challenger team tiered players. And we've got Spicy Chicken Noodle, my favorite team name.
Spicy chicken noodle. I'm pretty sure you're really hungry right
I did not have Spicy Chicken Noodle last week actually.
now. Oh really?
Yeah, I
had Hansan last time.
You had Hansan?
Yep.
Oh wow. What did I have? I think I went home and just had like rice and the food.
Oh, apparently the streams
이제
not
뜰
showing
거예요.
at the moment, but
Alright, so
okay.
pick bands have started. Giganet Gaming starting off with a Rumble Mordekaiser band, and Spicy Chicken Noodle banning the Aurelia and Skarner. So they're going with the OP picks at the moment. Rumble does very powerful in mid-game team fights. Mordekaiser and Skarner, they're part of the, what do you call it? The Juggernaut patch.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, so they've worked on Rebound Skarner with a ridiculous win rate of like peaked at like 63%?
63%.
65%, yeah. Ridiculous. So Skarner has been hotfixed. Mordekaiser played as an ADC these days.
It seems like they're gonna have a good pick at bot lane since they pick out Roam and comes.
Alright, so the first pick Alistar is showing nothing at the moment, however, a very powerful hard engage and peeling pick.
And for your info, my echo is just for the swag.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
So our mics can't handle your swag, got it.
Mhm.
So first pick Alistar, and the last bans were Kalista and Braum. So banning the Kalista. Kalista's been nerfed quite a bit recently
really? Yeah.
because of her damage. Her passive hasn't changed so that she only deals 90% AD on her auto attacks and skills.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, on her auto attacks, which means that she
So
is
every stack is 90 AD.
her. In other words, her auto attacks do 90% of her attack damage.
Oh, I see.
So her laning has been hit a bit. Her mid-game team fights have been hurt a bit. However, the Kalista is still a very strong pick because of her ultimate and her safety in lane. And we see Spicy Chicken Noodle picking out the Darius and the Sejuani. So we've
Very
got
strong initiate and very strong.
hard initiate and just a tanky frontline. Darius has also been part of the rework with this Q giving him ridiculous healing amounts. Have you seen it?
We saw last time.
It's like
Was it 4v1?
yeah, 4v1,
4v1.
giving 30% maximum 30% healing on this missing health.
And I believe that it was Spicy Chicken Noodle that was played last night.
No, that was a practice game. Remember?
Oh yes, sorry about
That was not on stream.
GG.
Anyway, so we've got Giganet Gaming looking to pick out the Gragas.
I
Gragas
think that's a
again.
pick.
Yeah,
Very
you see
safe
in the
pick.
pro scene a lot of Alistar and Gragas first picks because they're so safe and in the meta at the moment with hard engage and disengage from both of the champions. And they're hanging over Fiora. Have you seen the new Fiora?
Yes, I have.
What do you think about it?
I've seen Faker play and it seemed very good.
Faker could play any. Faker could play like top Janna and still carry the game.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Anyway, Fiora locked in. Fiora was actually played as a top laner in the EDG versus, I think, Snake game yesterday,
Oh yeah.
and almost hard carried the game.
But they have Fiora has cleansed, so I think it could be a mid Fiora.
It could be, we're not sure yet. Fiora has her Q skill change, which deflects all CC,
Oh yes, I see.
so cleanse may not be ready. So we have no idea where this is going at the moment, so we have to wait and find out.
And it seems like a Vega support.
You need to put your mic close too.
Okay, yes.
And we have Spicy Chicken Noodle picking out the Diana again. Diana didn't show the best performance last time with 8 deaths in that game against Girthquake. However, they're looking for the hard initiate and looking to delete the ADC of Giganet Gaming.
I know that Darius and Diana has a alright, like
Synergy.
synergy, but
Uh-huh.
I'm just not sure about the line clear.
Their lane clear is a bit lacking, their ranged wave clear.
Maybe
However-
something like Sivir could be a strong pick right now.
Looks like it. They're looking for an initiate, hard initiate on the enemy team. So because they picked away the Alistar instead of a Janna pick, they will be able to initiate on one of the carries of Giganet Gaming and burst it down if Diana has enough damage. So I agree, Sivir would be a great last pick. We'll have to see what Giganet Gaming responds to. They have seen most of the team comp and their concept of their picks.
And it seems like Zera's just
Sorry, I
going to
got a little distracted.
Lucian,
Looks like a Lucian pick.
because they do have
I should
a hard initiate, so you need a dash or anything. Kog'Maw would have been horrible.
Maybe that echo music should be on. I like that music.
Oh.
Alright, so we see Vayne and a Victor locked in. Alright, so they're going for the triple threat composition. Fiora in the top lane, Victor in the mid lane with the long range safe wave clear, and Vayne looking just hard carry against the initiate team. However, Vayne does have the what do you call it? The original problem that her range is at 450, so she is very easy to be initiated on, and Darius can get in range. His Q will be in range of the Vayne, and if he can kite it out, it'll be okay. However, if they get one CC onto it, either Victor or Vayne, it's going to be a 4v5 fight.
Just by looking at the team comps, it seems that the purple team's team comp's much better, but we just have to see how the Fiora plays out at top lane.
So, looking for the Jinx. Jinx hard carried the game in the final match of last week.
2 matches.
Two
I
matches.
believe that we had a 2 pentakill last time.
Yes, 2 pentakills
Yes.
on the Jinx. I think 2 pentakills, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Jinx is locked in. Going for the pick that has worked out previously.
Tristana pentakill and Jinx pentakill.
Yes, I think so as well. So we have the hard initiate diving composition of Spicy Chicken Noodle and the triple threat composition coming out of Giganet Gaming.
And 2 exhausts by blue team right now.
Oh, Vayne had the cleanse but has changed it to heal at the moment. So trusting his mechanics,
And believing in the support.
believing in the support. Doesn't happen in solo queue very often. Never happens in solo queue actually. But anyway. Who do you think is going to... Oh wait, I've got another point to make. Diana's not taking teleport this game. We've seen a lot of
Oh,
mid
yes.
Diana players taking teleport, such as Faker, such as...
And why is that?
It gives them so much potential to counter gank the bottom lane. It gives them map pressure because Diana has great tower pushing with her passive. Especially with the Nash's Tooth buff, with Diana's usually buy on their third core item.
Oh,
It gives
I
them
see.
very strong split push, And it looks very safe if they go for a 1-3-1 what do you call it, style of play. They can have Darius and Diana in the side lanes and Jinx, who is also very good at taking down towers with the minigun.
And
They-
also, just from looking at Artemis Foul,
Mhm.
he was holding double exhaust with Victor,
Mhm.
but he just changed to Ignite. Why is that?
I think they're trying to look for a stronger lane. Ideally, if they get off the lane swap, get Vayne into level 6, and then swap back into the bottom lane against Jinx.
Oh,
Jinx,
I
Vayne will have a better time because of the rocket shots from Jinx.
Oh,
It's going to harass him down very much in lane. However, I'm not sure if they will because Fiora doesn't do very well in lane swaps. Please, leave us alone. Sorry, we had a little bit of a disturbance. And we see exhaust on the Victor because Diana is such a very strong pick in the current meta. It's a very new meta pick, which has been started off in China, I think.
Oh,
Not
really?
over in Korea. Yeah. It used
I
to
only
be-
see Korean League. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I watch too much League of Legends. So if they can get the Diana going, Diana has the Ignite, and Victor with his low mobility before the Q augmentation, which gives him the extra speed buff, I think they're going to have a very easy game, just diving the enemy composition, breaking down towers, and snowballing the game out of control.
But the thing is, if Diana falls behind,
Yes.
the game's
Oh, wow.
gonna be over.
Yeah, if Diana does fall behind like the last time they picked her, it is going to be very hard, and they're going to lack damage to be able
Lack
to.
damage, and Diana's just going to be kited around
Yeah.
unless like lane phase is over.
I think the most important part of the Giganet composition is going to be the Greg assaults. Is he going to be able to disengage when Sejuani throws out the ult, when dead Diana jumps in with her Lunar Rush?
I don't think they'll initiate with the Sejuani ult.
Really?
Actually, they'll
Oh,
probably use
judging
it
from
during
last
the team
week.
fight. Oh, but this is like the
This is the other team.
semifinals right now.
Yes.
So
So last week we had a lot of Sejuani ults just freezing the air molecules. However, hope we see
H2O.
yeah. Hope we see a better Sejuani ults this game. This is the semi-finals in the upper bracket, so we expect to see a higher caliber of play. I was hoping to
So-
see Bard this game.
You were expecting
Hoping.
Oh,
Nami and Chips told me that they've got a couple of really cool picks.
Oh, I see. Oh, and we have about 15 seconds till we get into the game.
So to all our viewers, we would like to thank Playtech for powering this tournament and Megatel for giving us the venue. We've got an awesome setup at the moment. It looks like OGN at the moment.
I think OGN looks a bit better, but this
Oh
is pretty
dude,
good
come
too.
on man, this is New
This
Zealand.
actually looks like Nice Game TV.
Oh yes, a little bit like that as well. Actually, it could look like LCS as well if they were horizontal on
yeah.
each side. And we have like a massive screen in the middle.
And there's a camera that they
Mhm.
use at Nice Game TV.
Mhm.
It's the
It's the
exact
same thing?
one. Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
There's a really daunting looking camera over there.
I'm being shot at.
I don't like
Look at
cameras
my
as well,
beautiful
but
face, guys.
Alex, you need to speak up a bit.
Sorry, I'm just worried about the echo. That's why.
Alright. Oh wow, give me a second. Where's the game screen gone? Sorry about this. The game screen has disappeared.
My goodness.
Oh Jesus Christ.
What is this, man? Come on. I'm just kidding. So games just started and
Mino?
they're just going
Mino.
back to lane.
Game screen's disappeared. That's not the point. We need to get. Oh god. So could you cast this for us while I get this working?
Okay.
No, I need
Oh
a
yeah.
mouse.
Yep. Sure thing.
Do your best.
So I can't really see the screen. Just 1/4 of the screen.
I'm sorry, but
I'll try casting. So it seems like the red team's just actually just going in their jungle, going towards mid
30
right now.
seconds until minions spawn.
alright, I've got it working somehow, and I need.
We'll just stick by this for now. You guys will see all our technical difficulties.
I'm sorry about this. It was working, but then OBS decided to screw over. Alright, so red side we got spicy chicken noodle, and on blue side we've got Giganet Gaming. Right?
Yep.
Right, apologies for this. we have got the stream back in place. There has been a pause, which I would like to be
Seems
informed
like
of.
the spicy chicken noodles having some problems right now.
Okay. We see the jungler of Giganet Gaming having a little bit of fun, dancing in this spot. I wish I could show you right now. Did you see him?
Should we just get the camera and then turn it around? Oh wait, he's doing it for us.
So we have a really professional grade camera. 게임 화면이 잠깐 안 나왔죠? 네, 포즈했어요. 게임 화면 다시 나와요? 아, 다행이다.
Well, this is our first time casting.
You need to speak up a bit, man. Or put your mic closer to your mouth.
Okay, well, this is our first time casting.
It's actually a
on
second time.
Proper stage.
Oh, true. Yeah,
Live,
the stage, yeah.
Actually, at the venue.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty exciting, actually.
Minu, what's wrong? Let me... Oh, okay. That's unfortunate.
Hopefully, we can just get all this sorted in the earlier phase of the tournament and then just get it over and done with.
Hopefully. So earlier today we've had the losers bracket between Girthquake and what was the other team name?
I believe that it was the spicy chicken noodle.
No, Spicy Chicken Noodle just got on stage. Give me a second. Blank Gaming. Yeah, and over there,
What?
Blank Gaming.
Uh-huh.
It's
yeah.
the game that we did not
Yes,
cast.
yes, yes.
Blank Gaming, unfortunately, were knocked out of the losers brackets, and Girthquake have made it into the top 3. So they have earned themselves a minimum of $300 in this tournament. The prize pool, the first place prize was $1,000, was it?
$1,000, yes.
As far as I know.
I really like Blank Gaming. They showed some pretty good plays.
They
but-
really did.
Remember the match against
Giganet Gaming, where they played the Varus mid.
Yes.
They played a really good game.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, Gangplank 2 OP.
Yeah, it was 50-50%.
Yeah.
But Gangplank just, made
Gangplank
one more
OP.
percentage to the win rate.
Rito Fliz.
Oh, wow. So,
Yeah, one of the players has a problem with their audio system at the moment, so we're looking into it right now. Anything that you're having? Alright, so, because I haven't had anything to eat, so Scott was asking what I wanted for lunch.
what
Any-
about me? Nah, just kidding. I had breakfast.
We want spicy chicken noodles.
Oh, that'd be good.
Hey, what day?
So, just by looking at the mini-map, let's actually cast through the mini-map and see what's going on.
So we have an unconventional 3-2 split from the from Giganet. Oh wait, we should not be talking about this actually because they could actually hear.
Oh,
We're not meant to be talking.
Oh. Are they just taking a selfie?
Selfie time, nice.
Do you wanna take a selfie?
Sure. It's solved? Alright, no time for a selfie.
Okay.
They're on what, sorry? Went to the bathroom, alright. I would like to go to the bathroom as well, but I think I have to wait out this game.
Actually, I'll take a photo of the venue and then actually upload it on the Facebook page and
Sure.
they can check it out.
Yeah, you guys can have a look at the awesome venue that we have. And all this equipment.
Not my face. Selfie mode.
And all this equipment sponsored by Playtech. We're at the Albany office.
We love you guys.
We?
You don't love them?
No, of course I love them, but I'd like to speak for myself.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad.
You're a bad man. Alright, so the mid laner of Giganet Gaming has returned. And we should be unpausing anytime soon. We've had so many pauses in this tournament, especially at the start of last week.
It's because we're just very bad at streaming.
Hey, it wasn't us, man.
I'm just kidding. So
Sorry, my fault. I'm trash.
Doa just replied.
Dole replied.
Yes.
What is it? Cool, man. Good luck with it.
Yeah.
Nice. I wish I could put that on stream. Anyway, Dole has given us his blessings on this tournament.
Doa from OGN from South Korea. Thank you guys.
I bet you Monty's still sleeping. Monty looks like the guy that will sleep until like 3 p.m.
He probably analyzes a lot.
Yeah, he probably watching LOL VODs.
Like Doa, Monte, Chobra, and Suzy. Those are like one of the kindest people I've seen at
Hey.
the venue in OGN.
I
I was
agree with
just
Doe and Monty. Yeah, they're
I was
really
just
nice
like,
people.
hello, I just came to the OGN venue because I'm a OGN moderator,
Uh huh.
and then they just, you know, provided me with everything,
What did you get?
like uh, tickets sometimes.
Tickets. It's
Hmm.
like the finals.
No, 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 just inside the venue,
Ah, okay. Wait,
and
you need.
also,
Oh, yeah. When there's too many people, you do have to get tickets for the
yeah,
OGN
hmm,
venue.
they actually changed the security thing. Therefore, you need to order the tickets
Oh.
because
Even to go to the Yongsan venue.
yeah, Yongsan venue used to have the lineup system, but
Yeah,
you had to wait like 8 hours
yeah.
or like 5 hours in line
I
in
went
order
to
to
the
get the ticket.
one at the world. What do you call it? During the World Championships
Uh-huh.
and season 4, I think.
Season 4,
I think
yes.
so. Yeah.
Was that
There was Mark Noon and thingy casting. What do you call it? Kim
oh.
Kerry.
Oh, I
Kim
see,
Kerry.
I
That was
see.
hilarious.
I don't think that was OGN actually, was it?
It was. They were casting the
Oh, yes, I remember when
yeah the
Matumi was casting, yeah.
the World Series. Did you go as well?
Oh no, I went to the spring final
Uh-huh.
against in I believe it was
KT
20.
SKT?
No, no, it was actually MVP Ozone and
SKT? Oh, Blaze?
Blaze. Yes,
Oh
CJ
no,
Blaze.
don't bring that up, man. CJ Blaze lost yesterday. I'm not very happy with that.
CJ Blaze. No,
Oh, sorry,
it's
not
not
Blaze.
CJ
CJ
Blaze.
CJ enters.
CJ. Yes.
The team that I supported was CJ Blaze, and they've merged into CJ enters. So them losing is breaks my heart.
I just remember being an MVP Ozone fan, and
Uh-huh.
everyone thought that Blaze was gonna win because
Yeah.
they were super strong
They were on
in
like a
spring.
13 game win streak or
Mhm.
something.
Mhm.
They destroy their opponents with
And
like flame.
MVP Ozone
Yeah.
just wrecked them.
Dade's just like, nope. I play Zed. I'm sorry, guys. You can't split push.
And that was like the spike of the MVP Ozone's
Yeah.
winning for the worlds.
From then on, they
Mhm.
they broke their curse and they started winning everything.
They never actually had a curse, I think.
It felt like it because their players were so good. Marta and Danny, like I recognize their warding patterns,
Oh, really?
and it's like, oh my god, these guys are so good. It's like when Faker first came out and you played,
Mhm.
saw him play Karthus. You look at him for 30 seconds and the way he CS's is just like unbelievable. It's like, all right, this guy is good.
There's this just one thing
Hmm.
that you can just differentiate
Hmm.
from good players and bad players, and it's just CSing.
I agree. I agree.
Mhm.
Mechanics.
And also, I've seen lots of cases where I'm still a Samsung fan because it derived from MVP.
Hmm.
And just by looking at all the Samsung losses
Hmm.
this season, I mean last season,
Yep.
I can see that the game turns out better when you just CS more.
Of
Yeah.
course. Of course. Because
And that's
CS
why
is like.
SKT is like the best.
Hmm.
Hmm.
The CS numbers are always so high, especially Faker.
Hmm.
It's like
I
the
wonder
basic
what
foundation.
their gold per second is.
The go per minute.
Yeah, minute, my bad.
I think OGN does display this information, but I don't know whether it is. LCS has it. Why doesn't OGN? They should.
I love OGN.
You should go talk to send Doa a message again.
Doha, what's the Faker's gold per minute?
I think the last time I checked, when he was on an international tournament, it was like 580 GPM.
Oh, really?
But those games were like
My
ridiculously
goodness.
one-sided.
Hmm.
I'm not sure about in his games in the OGN. Alright, so Darius has reconnected. Sorry for the wait, we've been on pause for 10 minutes. I am very hungry. That's all I can think
Drink
of.
some water.
Yeah. Wait, I need to go. Never mind.
It's okay, just fill the
Alright, here we
belly
go.
with your-
Play will
Okay.
resume.
3, 2, 1. And the game begins.
So we've got. I think I can talk about this now. We've got an unconventional 3-2 split from Sugarcane Gaming, where they've got 3 members going into the top side of Spicy Chicken Noodles Jungle and warding both entrances, and Alistar and Vayne looking at the most common invade route from red side. So
Do
they're
you
just.
think that Fiora is going to just jungle with some Gragas?
Fiora could do a jungle follow. I'm not. We'll have to wait and find out. And since it's not a lane swap, I think they Fiora will just leash a little bit and then move
Just
back
go
into the
back
top
to
lane.
yes.
Yeah. Sejuani is starting on blue side and starting to off at the Grox. Game sound does sound a little low at the moment, doesn't it?
Yes, it is kind of low.
So let's see if I can increase this a little bit. Unfortunately, I can't. Someone will let us know in a bit.
I'll just keep looking at the chat, so
Sure.
please
So
give us
Victor,
feedback.
harassing down the Diana as much as possible because of the range. 뭐가? Echo? Alright, I've been hearing complaints that the video lag is too high. They're all off. So let me reduce the graphics for a moment.
Rest in peace.
Your stream looks fine.
Oh, it's because I'm
Oh,
not
you're in
actually
game?
streaming.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry. It's still on 14 FPS, unfortunately. We'll see if we can get this fixed next game. So we'll make some changes when we can. Fiora dodging the damage from Darius. Reflects it onto him, which allows her to win the trade. Darius shoving the lane really hard. However, Gragas started on the top side of jungle and is rotating bottom, so he's probably not going to get a gank onto Darius. The most common way to take down Darius is to gank him down, and Darius pulls Fiora in and gets off 3 stacks of hemorrhage.
But just good trade by Fiora.
Because if you have like great mechanics and are able to predict what the enemy is going to do, it's really easy to win trades because people are prone to just trading when they can, and they won't think about the effect
Darius
damage.
is just one of the top champions that you can just predict when
Exactly.
you're initiated on, because you can just, if Darius just pulls, then you can just
Hey, we got a fight over there. There may be a solo kill in the top lane. Darius flashed the wrong way, and Fiora follows him and takes down first blood.
very nice of Fiora, just stands with the
Uh-huh.
weakness spot.
Darius's early game has actually been nerfed in the Juggernaut patch. So I think there's been a little mistake in damage calculations.
So Darius is now a stronger mid and late game champ.
Yeah, mid and late game, with the AoE heal on the number of champions hit by Decimate.
I see.
And Darius decides to save his TP. Oh, there we go. TPing into the top lane because it's such a big wave, doesn't want to lose all the CXP. And Fiora recalling with 900 gold. Probably want to pick up a pickaxe.
Fiora already used teleport, so she won't be able to go back as fast as Darius. So
Yep.
Darius probably will have the level advantage onto Fiora.
Darius just gonna ward the top lane. Or maybe not. There we go, pink one in the top lane. So he's asking for the jungle for a bit of help. Sejuani going down into the enemy red side jungle. How's the bot lane looking? Looks like Jinx is behind it by 12 CS. This isn't looking so good. Mid lane, there's a level difference though. Sorry? Shadows? It's off. Oh, it's as off as possible.
It's on lower setting.
Right, off. Right, I'll turn
It
off
should
shadows.
be better now.
A little bit better, I think. Still 13, not the best. Oh, Darius getting destroyed in the top lane again. 2 more auto attacks till he
Just,
dies.
Q.
Does not look for the dive. Looking for the dive actually. They had
Oh,
Darius
the
heals off the
greed.
Q, and greedy Fiora gets killed.
I
Gigan
think
and
the
Gaming
players
just
are
laughing. Oh, maybe no, they're 3 minutes ahead. So,
No, I think that's why they're laughing. Like they know that they had.
oh, but Gragas is coming up. Gets the body slam onto Darius, and the Q takes him out.
Nicely done by Gragas.
Darius actually almost took out Gragas. Gragas was on like 200 HP
There
left.
was just so much minion damage.
Exactly. However, he did pick up the kill and is able to recall and is going to pick up a couple more items. Bot lane's been denied really badly though. This is not good for Spicy Chicken Noodle.
He didn't die because of the red buff.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, Jinx is getting denied really bad. What do you think about this? Why is this happening? Jinx should have the early game advantage due to her rockets and the low range of Vayne. Oh, they found the pink ward. You love pink wards, don't you?
Oh yeah, that spot.
This 100
I
gold
think
not
it's
be
because
efficient.
we actually just kept on talking about pink
Maybe, yeah. So the commonly, I call it a 20-minute pink ward. It lasts for 20 minutes anyway.
Wow.
It has
That
been taken out
wins
really
the
quickly.
game. Wins the game.
Jungler feels good. Jungler is actually ahead by 10 CS as well. Jungle CS is a lot more dense than lane CS, so that is a bigger goal.
I think Jinx will be around 20 CS less after just getting this CS.
So the tower of Spicy Chicken Noodle being chipped away. And when the AKSA warding out, seeing if Gragas is the bot side river.
And
Oh, Vayne gets a
Jungler
condemn.
planning to come down actually, and
We see Gragas going for a solo dragon. But he's been spotted by a pink ward, so nope,
I don't
not
think
doing
he
this.
realized that there was a
Yeah, he just
Okay,
walked by
let's see
it.
how long that one lasts.
Alright,
So it's
7 minutes.
7 and 15 seconds.
Uh-huh. Bot lane still being shoved in very hard. This is not good. Vayne is ahead by 30 CS.
Jinx just missing a lot of CS right now.
Unfortunately,
almost, 30 CS.
Maybe this is a bit of land jitters.
Hmm.
But the the most important champion in the composition of Spicy Chicken Noodle is going to be Diana.
Yes, that's true.
If Diana is able to just burst down Vayne, it doesn't matter how much CS she has. So
And
Diana
also,
picking up
it
the
doesn't
blue buff.
really matter if he can just keep kiting and then just deal damage while Vayne doesn't.
Yeah. Top lane, they're both at level 6. However, it looks like Fiora has control of the lane. Fiora bought a longsword and sold it for a pickaxe.
I think she's going for the Hydra build right
Yeah. That was the build that Amazing J went yesterday in the game where LG played.
Do some Fioras actually go Trinity Force? Because it seems like that Yasuo has been building Trinity Force.
Yasuo's been building Trinity Force because Infinity is just too expensive.
Oh, I see. Just for the crit rate.
Yeah. Darius in the top lane, taking out the pink ward. And we see Sejuani in the bottom side jungle as well. We made a criticism about the jungler of Spicy Chicken Noodle era, that he doesn't have enough early game presence. The game versus Girthquake where they played against the Echo jungle, he made so many plays in the early game, whereas the Jarvan from Spicy Chicken Noodle wasn't able to do much.
I see, I see.
You were there that game.
I'm just saying I see. Just for the reaction, man.
Alright.
Oh, and I am not sure why
Victor
Darius is just dealing damage to Fiora right now. He can't trade right now.
Yeah, Darius was... Fiora is such a great pick into Darius because they can predict the Q and it has a delay on the action. So it's very easy to predict.
And it seems like that nobody's going for Dragon
Bot lane CS is... The CS differential is increasing.
every second.
They condemned a minion for fun. You can see that Giganet Gaming is feeling good about this game. They already think they've won. This could be their demise. We have Nautilus that's just flying through the skies. Looks like...
Nami and Chips.
I love
That's
that
a good
ID by the way.
name.
It is a...
Nami and Chips. I want some chips right now.
Goes with the sea theme of Nautilus. I think he was like number 3 Nami player in OCE at one point.
And it seems like that Fiora went back to buy some items.
Fiora's finished off the Tiamat. So I don't think Darius can trade with Fiora at all now. Fiora's gonna have a better lane push and is going to be able to deflect damage from Darius, so deflect it off. This is not gonna work. What do you call it? Sejuani needs to come top lane and take down this Fiora. Diana looking around if she can get off of roam. This ward over here, very nice by Arcale. It's gonna see wherever, every time Diana roams. Looks like, what do you call it? Victor isn't going for the standard Hex Core upgrades. He's going for the Blasting Wand at the moment.
I think he's going for the Abyssal Scepter right now because there's just so much burst from Diana, which is sick. Just playing safely, and I really like the pick.
Yeah, Victor giving the long range safe wave clear. And if Victor is able to get off wave clear before they dive.
Yes, and also, this is a normal build for Najee-kun. Just play safe.
He loves his Abyssal Scepter, doesn't he? He builds it on everything. His Cassidus, Diana.
And
Oh
it
wait,
seems
we've got
like
3-man roam in the top lane. Laser hits Darius. Darius doesn't get the heal off the Fiora. Fiora. Darius had to flash again, but he's going the wrong way. He's still gonna give over the kill to the tower, and Fiora picks it up.
He just didn't want to give him.
And bot lane, they get off a gank off the Vayne. This is very nice. They can take the dragon because they're in a 3-man roam into the top lane. They're gonna rotate over to the dragon. So what do you think about this? Vayne, who had a 50 CS over the Vayne, sorry, over the Jinx, got killed.
I think this was just a good rotation by red side. Because they knew that they take out. It was just a nice play from the red team.
I'm not
Spicy
sure
chicken noodle,
if this is gonna make a big difference. The Vayne bought out a Blade of Rule King just flat out. Just went home, give me this. The
And
shopkeeper
the
had to
good
give
thing
it to
is
him.
that Darius just used teleport because he knows that there's no objectives to go for
Yep.
right now. So.
Oh, is he gonna be able to cancel? Oh, no, the delay on the new delay that
Oh my goodness.
on the Darius Q was it.
How long is it?
think it's about a second. Oh, massive damage onto Victor. Victor just gets chunked by half HP from one combo from Diana. The second blue buff is going to be given over to Diana any moment soon. Blue buff should be respawning. You see Alistar looking for some deep walls into the jungle of Spicy Chicken Noodle. Gets one off over behind the wolves.
And Darius is actually just going down.
Darius is roaming down because he can't lane against this Fiora. Fiora's too far ahead. One kill was bad enough. And then going with the composite concept.
And
Oh wait,
Sejuani
Victor has a
coming
flash
in.
out, puts down the the gravity field, and also onto the Darius. Gragas comes in with a great counter again, chucks the Sejuani down into the tower and takes him out. Alistar coming for the counter again, and TP from Fiora is unable to hit the Q onto her, but is able to dive to Diana and takes her out. Well, great play from Giganet Gaming, just predicting that everyone's going to be coming into the mid lane. Darius hasn't been in top lane for a little while, so bot lane is the only, mid lane is the only place he can go. And they had the TP advantage, so they could follow the Darius. This is looking good. Like we said, if Diana falls behind in this game, it's not going to be very easy to win this game.
I am not sure about Darius's build right now. I don't think she should have gone Phage.
Darius is building the standard, the Black Cleaver.
Oh yes, but it seemed like it would have been a better item. The damage item in next 10 minutes.
Next 10
instead.
minutes, so after building some time key items.
Yes, yes.
But remember, players know best. Anyway,
But-
blue buff being stolen away by Giganet Gaming, and they're looking for a dive into the bot lane. Gragas doesn't have ult, but it's very tanky. Wow, body slam, flash onto the Jinx, and just gets destroyed because it was condemned from the Vayne. And Alistar is able to put the CC onto the Nautilus and takes him out. This Fiora ult, did you see that? That just heals everyone back up to full HP. Such strong on tower dives. The more I think about this, Fiora pick is even better. Darius is still in top lane because it doesn't have TP and is unable to respond to the dive. Bot lane or Spicy Chicken Noodle not respecting the rotations from Giganet Gaming.
And Diana's actually doing better than Victor right now.
Diana's
Not
ahead.
just because of the kills, but the actual rotations that's happening. So we'll just have to see how the game goes and how Diana affects on their team.
Bot lane tier 2 taken out by Giganet Gaming, and that pulls them ahead by almost 6,000 gold. I'm not sure if Diana's going to be able to carry this game, even if she is ahead in CS. Her mid lane tower's been destroyed, so her laning phase has been just denied. You are not going to grab CS past this mid lane, and I can freeze this wave in front of my tower, and you have no vision on either side.
And almost 6k gold difference.
Exactly. Darius does, narrow that a little bit by taking out the top tower, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Jinx is very far behind, 50 CS behind. Top lane is a little equal in CS, however, Darius at 4 death and Hydra finished by Fiora. Mid lane picking up 2 kills. This isn't looking good. However, we did see in the last game of last week, Spicy Chicken Noodle just waiting it out, stalling out the game, getting the Jinx to late game, and winning the team fights.
Yeah.
They could still play that way.
Cases like that. And just about the supports, we can see that Alistar has been moving around a lot
Alistar's been...
at bot lane, but Nautilus has been actually showing some pressure with his ulti.
Nautilus had to protect Jinx from the 1v1 against Vayne. Because if Nautilus leaves the lane, Vayne's just going to ult and tumble and
Yes,
take the
that's
Jinx
true.
out, or get at least a summoner spell. So Nautilus had to stay in that lane, and the team... Whoa, Diana jumps in onto the Gragas, but he just body slams out.
There's just so much difference between the 80 carries, so
Yeah. The CS differential widening to 70 CS. That's worth about 5 kills almost? The gold difference between the 80 carries right now
Yes,
is
that's
1,000, almost 2,000 gold differential just in the ADCs. Wow, Nautilus does a flash and then tries to flash initiate onto the Alistar, however gets bursted down through the exhaust of Victor. Alistar chucks the Diana into the tower, takes one hit and it gets ignited, double kill onto the Victor. Diana does pick up the trade queue and shuts down onto Victor. And
just the miscommunication there where Darius just pulled in Alistar and then he could actually get
yeah. So Darius initiated onto the Alistar and Nautilus missed his hook. So unfortunately, I don't think they're going to be able to take down this tower, even though they're low on mana. because they're psychologically defensive at the moment. They don't feel like they can win these fights.
But they did. Kind of.
Kind of.
It's a good trade because it's just preventing Vayne to just keep on farming.
Vayne is actually free farming in the bot lane. This does not look good.
Yep. They just want me to raise my voice a little bit more, so
Yeah,
I
you're gonna have to
will.
hold your mic into your mouth. So Jinx picking up bot lane farm. But Vayne is just so far ahead at the moment. This is
So
getting out of
Dragon
control.
just spawned right now, so we'll just have to see how they get the vision.
Spicy
around
Chicken
Dragon.
Noodle should not fight this. They can give away the first dragon because they picked up the first one, delayed the fire dragon win condition by 6 minutes.
I think just pressuring bot and mid right now would be a good choice, but it's quite hard to do that.
Yeah, pressuring bot lane will be suicide because they Giga Gaming is taking dragon.
And also, just because their towers are out,
Uh-huh.
that's what makes it, the hardest.
Yeah, they've lost both of their towers in the bot lane and mid lane tier 1, so they've lost all control over their blue buff.
And Fiora is just pushing top freely.
Because Fiora is ahead, but
Self-pressure.
way too far ahead because of the help from Gragas. Darius is unable to overextend in his lane, which Darius wants to do. He wants to push the lane, call the jungler, and take them out both out. That's what Darius is do.
And the thing about the Giganik gaming is that they're just taking a good control over the visions.
They have full control over the red side jungle. They've got vision over the blue buff, pinged it out just now. We'll probably rotate to it. Vayne is just going to solo out the blue buff while 4 people rotate into the top lane and try to dive this Darius.
Darius just got a Ninja Tabby, and I'm just not sure about that build.
Ninja Tabi? I agree with that actually, because he's the one that has split push against this Fiora.
I'm just not sure because if he was focusing on the team comp itself and looking for the initiate, I think it would have been better against Gragas, CC's, and Victor, and Alcina.
Maybe it could have been. However, tenacity does not affect airborne.
Yes, indeed.
So, contrary to what we thought at the start of the game, we've got Giganet Gaming going for the 1-3-1 split push with Vayne and Fiora because they got ahead in their lanes. We expected Jinx to be ahead of Vayne because of the range advantage. However, Vayne is freely pushing. Vayne could, at this point, dive this Jinx if he wanted to. If he gets up a condemn onto the tower, he could take her out in like 5 shots.
Are you sure?
Almost. There's
5 shots.
This Vayne is very
5
strong,
shots.
man. Look at this BF sword on top of the Blade
I
of
don't
Runkin.
think Vayne has been going back for a while. He has around 2k gold right now.
Oh, wow.
1.8k gold. in his
Right,
bank.
maybe after she jumps, you can take her around in 5 minutes.
Wow.
Wait, solo
just
kill
a
in the top
solo
lane?
Kill at top lane.
Sorry, I missed that. I'm just...
So Fiora just ulted and just kept on hitting Darius and he died.
Flash Q from Diana, however,
Nice
another...
reaction by Fiora.
And they got pressure into the mid lane because they've got no wave clear. This is one of the problems that we mentioned at the start of the game.
And then they're just taking red really.
Yeah, this game is so hard. Flash from Sejuani does nothing? What happened there?
That's the air molecule ult right now.
Sejuani ulted. Oh, unfortunate there. Sejuani not looking like the best fit. Nautilus looking for the initiate. Got
And
the ult down
zero
onto
fight.
Vayne. Vayne gets knocked up. However, he can't get the hook on because of the
But
minions.
Alistar's
He gets the
coming
passive
right
on.
now.
Alistar's just going to zone him out. And Vayne's going to take out this Nautilus actually. Darius very close. Alistar has the pop his ult. Jinx puts down the tracks. Not going to get onto the Vayne. Vayne's too fast at the moment. Diana chasing. They're going to have to have some beef this afternoon instead of having some Vayne. We have a TP onto the top lane. Darius trying to protect his top tower. Got his full HP. Victor in the top lane being out of position, and Darius picks up the kill.
Victor actually tried to take out Sejuani and he
Uh-huh.
actually did,
Okay.
but he got pulled by the Darius.
Well, great TP from Darius. They picked up a couple kills. They was able to save their tower. They wanted the Vayne, but unfortunately they got the Alistar instead. However, they need to get all the gold that they can. This gives them a little bit more pressure in the bot side of the jungle, and Jinx is going to be able to farm a little bit safer.
If I look from the Giganet Cafe's perspective, I'm just kind of not really satisfied because they could get the snowball going on even harder.
What do you suggest they do?
they could have just kept on pushing and then
Mhm.
just stay there and go for team fights instead, while Fiora actually just pushes this teleport on.
They did play it a little bit too aggressive, diving behind the top tier 2. Victor should ideally not have been there. However, he's finished his Lich Bane. It's going to give them so much tower pushing potential. Vayne didn't die, so their carries are still very safe and has gold that they need. Vayne picking up the red buff, Victor picking up the blue buff.
And I'm just wondering what would the result have been if Vayne went home earlier and then bought the items.
So went to shop.
Yeah.
It could have. However, that was a great play from the Spicy Chicken Noodle. They're not sitting back and not doing anything. They're trying to make the plays with the Nautilus targeted CC. And they got off a pick. Trying to take control over their red side jungle again, putting down the pink wards. However, it's probably going to get taken out very soon. Giganet Gaming has full control of the Baron. They've got vision up to the Wraith bush right over here. Put down a pink ward. Darius notices it and walks
This
back.
was what I was worried about. They just don't have enough.
Fiora's behind the whole team of Spicy Chicken Noodle. And just pushing down towers.
Wow.
This game is getting out of control. There's a... The gold lead has narrowed a little bit. It has gone down to... Never mind, I looked at it the wrong way.
It's because of the vision that they have.
There's an 8k gold lead for Giganet Gaming at 23 minutes into the game.
And about in 30 seconds there will be dragons, so
Looks like they're gonna hit the Baron. Two-man Baron being started off by Giganet Gaming. And Alistar zoning them away. Nautilus coming over to try and...
They actually started and they just backed.
Oh, there was actually a ward in there. Which they did not realize. Fiora backing off because they see 3 people. They can see every single thing that Spicy Chicken Noodle is trying to do. It is so hard to get picks.
And Giganet Cafe is just doing a very nice job by controlling lanes, and bot lanes just keep on pushing, so they just have to stall at mid and top lane right now. And it's just going to push for them.
Giganet Gaming already has control of the Scuttle Crab. They're gonna take stuff for free. Blue Trinket, already upgraded by Jinx. Jinx has an upgraded Blue Trinket.
Oh.
That is not the wisest spending of 250 gold this early in the game. However.
I agree on that completely. And also, Fiora already has 2 core items compared to Darius right now, and that's just going to make so much difference.
Fiora's too strong at the moment. She's got,
What-
Black Cleaver and a
What
Tiamat with
item,
cooldown boots.
will she be going next? Last word spot?
Probably. Because, Darius has picked up the Randuin's Omen. This is looking bleak. Gragas pinging out the Baron again. He puts down the pink ward to get rid of the ward that showed vision last time.
Oh,
Nautilus
okay, no.
fighting over the Baron. No, we will not give this giant purple snake over to you for free. This is probably their best chance that they can have at winning a team fight, because the Baron buff gives the Magic Shred.
I'm just very impressed by the Giganet Cafe's, lines in the bot lane, because it's being keep on pushing.
Yeah, they've got great side wave control because they got the strongest assault lane. Darius being caught out, gets off the Q. Oh, the gravity field connects onto Darius. Darius is flash out of here. Alright, we're gonna see a team fight over here. Sejuani looking for the ult, gets off a great 4-man ultimate. Jumps into the enemy team, however Vayne just way too strong. Takes out Sejuani in 3 hits. Darius gets taken down as well. This could almost be a pentakill. Vayne, triple kill. No, but Fiora denies it. Fiora and Victor steal away the 2 kills. And this is an ace for Giganet Gaming. They're going to
Very
rotate over
nice
the top lane and try and
play
take
by
out the
Gragas.
inhibitor. Darius got caught out. They can't fight 5v5s head on because there's such a big gold difference.
And I can see how desperate that Spicy Chicken Noodle is, because Jinx just used her ult in the beginning.
Oh, Jinx used the ult at the start of the fight.
Yes, yes.
I don't think that would have made a big difference. However, that is a point that you have, correct point that you have made. Just Vayne is everyone's way too strong in Giganet Gaming. There is almost a 10k lead, 10k minus 300 gold.
And I think they might actually go for this Baron.
Yep, they're gonna take out top inhibitor and the Baron buff.
45.2k against 34.9k.
There we go. 10k gold difference. They're gonna just burn down this Baron. Sejuani looking for the steal, however Bane gets off the break condemned, denies him from getting in range of the smite.
I think
And
they're just gonna leave this and they keep hiding.
ult from Gragas chucks the
My
Diana
goodness.
into the Victor. This doesn't look good. Bane doesn't want to participate in this fight. No guys, I want to go home. I want to buy. I want to shot. I've got way too much money at the moment. Victor flashes forward, puts down the laser onto Sejuani and takes out the kill.
This
Jinx has to
Fiora
flash out as well.
Been
Bane
stalling for ages right now.
ultimate cleared out again. Fiora just not dying. Survives so long in a 3v1. However, they get the kill onto Jinx, and 3 kills for 2 in the favor of Giganet Gaming. They're being chased off the top lane. Oh no, Nautilus gets condensed in the top. Flash body slam from Gragas, and the main carry of Spicy Chicken Noodle is taken out. Looks like this is game over.
It would have been a disaster if they actually got caught like that, but the goal differential's just too much.
Yeah, Fiora lasted for like a good 20 seconds
Yes,
against 3
yes.
people.
She's been stalling for ages.
Darius angry at the minions. This game is not going the best way. Ultimate onto Bane underneath the tower, trying to get some celebratory kills. However, Bane still has
Wow.
heal.
This
And oh my
Bane.
god, that crit! The crits on Bane are massive. Whoa, Fiora just destroyed the strings. And it looks like Giganet Gaming is going to win this game.
So first
Nautilus
net
hooks onto
goes
the wolf
to
as-
Giganet Gaming. GG.
GG. That was a great game from Giganet Gaming. They destroyed the lanes. They didn't let Spicy Chicken Noodle play out their composition in any way.
Just the lane control.
Yeah.
That was beautifully done. And the vision control. Those two are the most important thing that I look into.
The turning point in this game, I think, was when Spicy Chicken Noodle tried to make a play onto the Victor with this Darius and Nautilus.
Mhm.
However, it got turned around by Giganet Gaming and they took out the
Yes,
mid tower,
that's
which
true.
gave them full control over the entry into both sides of Spicy Chicken Noodles.
Spicy chicken noodles tried to come back a little bit, but it seems that it didn't work out well because
Yeah.
the snowball was just too strong.
If Diana got ahead, she could have roamed around in both side lanes.
Yes,
and
there
be-
wasn't much movement by
Yeah.
Diana this game, and I am not sure about that ignite pick.
Maybe, yeah.
Mhm.
She could have maybe responded to the split push a little bit better. However, great game by both sides. Giganet
So
Gaming
next
takes the win.
match would be with uh Girthquake and
이거
Giganet Cafe.
3판 2선승이죠. Yeah, this is a best of 3, so
Oh yes,
we'll
sorry,
have
I
another
thought it
game
was the
between.
elimination round. So so we'll have a second set coming up soon.
Look at this Victor damage.
19.
Victor did more than
19K.
double the damage of Diana.
My goodness. I think. Excuse me. I think that was a nice pick by Victor going Abyssal Scepter.
Yep, Victor was nerfed in the current patch that the players are on. However, he still provides a long-range wave clear that prevents tower dives very well. And can put down the gravity field against the melee champions, melee tanks of Spicy Chicken Noodle.
And it seems like it's about we go on for a break time.
Alright, so we're going to have a 5-minute break. We'll be back in 5. We'd like to thank Playtech for powering this tournament and Megatel for giving us the venue and sponsoring it as well.
Thank you guys, we love you.
Alright, leave on some music.
has slain the dragon. Killing spree.
All right, and we're back. So, Giganet Gaming wins game one, and they were able to take them out. So we're gonna swap sides, get Spicy Chicken Noodle onto blue side, and Giganet Gaming onto the red side. Would like to thank Megatel
Megatel for
for
sponsoring us,
sponsoring
and
us and providing the venue, and
Playtech for
Playtech for providing us the machines.
you know,
For
what
powering
we're
this
talking
tournament
about,
is the
yeah.
official phrase. So, what do you think about last game?
Well, I think Fiora
You
just
think
played
Fiora is such a hard
played
counter to
too
Darius? It's
well
ridiculous, yeah.
against Darius, and
Made a
that's when
couple
the
of
snowball started.
over aggressive plays into the
Yeah.
tower, gave over a kill too, but that didn't really matter in the big picture, did it?
I love Playtech because they just sponsor most of the
Yeah,
LAN tournaments.
yeah. Great guys.
Hmm.
If you guys need a computer, go to Playtech.
Yeah. This support is really good too.
Uh-huh. They recently moved, right? Over into Rosedale or something.
Oh, really?
I think so. They moved their office from Albany over further
Oh,
up north.
pretty
So
interesting.
it's a little harder to pick up items, but they provide free shipping for items over $100, I think.
Oh,
For yeah, if you purchase over $100. So we're waiting on Giganet Gaming to join the room.
do you
If
mind just checking if my mic's working?
give me a second. Yes, it is.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
seems to be at least. So we'd like to apologize for the frame drops that we've been getting. I can't find a way around this, but we're streaming at 15 to 20 frames per second, which is a little bit hurt of a sore on the eyes, but we can't do much about it at the moment. And we see Giganet Gaming joining the lobby. If you guys could, oh wait, I gotta try this out. If you
Well, it
guys.
is better than having a lower ping. Just like in the season 2 days where we played over NA server.
So, spicy chicken noodle already in order. Order. You can hear them say. Wonder if the players' voices come into our mics.
Oh, they sometimes do if they
Sometimes
scream
do
a
it.
lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
We gotta scream louder than them.
Sorry
Can't
about that.
lose
I
them.
just flew into the mic. It might hurt a little bit.
So it's 1:26 at the moment. I haven't had anything to eat. We have got some black bean noodles behind us, but we can't eat because we've got a game to cast.
Are you sure it's black bean noodles?
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Look, I'll search it up for you.
Translator.
Yeah, let's go to the Korean translator.
Black bean noodles.
This is.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is.
it is. Exactly. I've seen the menu. I've memorized the menu.
Wow. That's like the first time that I knew it in English.
Good to go. Alright. Alright, looks like we're gonna get the pick band phase started. I wish we could turn on the OGN pick band music. I can.
Oh, isn't it copyrighted? I am
Uh,
pretty sure it is.
okay, I better not. Alright, so we can listen to the default sounds that Riot Games provides. Dun 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 dun.
Du-du-du-du.
Anyway, so we see Aurelia being banned out of again by Spicy Chicken Noodles.
And
Mordekaiser,
Mordekaiser's banned.
Skarta, Rumble, more or less the same bands from last game. And Kalista is exactly the same from Spicy Chicken Noodle. And let's see if we're gonna get a swap. So Fiora didn't make it into the ban list this time.
Fiora, I think they're just gonna pick calm stats, that can counter Fiora this game, I think.
What actually counters Fiora? I've never played against a decent
A
Fiora.
good roam by supports.
Dude, that's
I've
like going
never
from.
seen that like in this season. Like, my goodness, they just like to stay in the lane.
Wait, so you expect supports to go from Antarctica all the way over to China, and to go grab a kill for the people
That's
over there?
what Mata did.
Oh, dude, we don't have Mata over here at the moment. If Mata was here,
Oh,
that
man.
that would be cheating because he's a professional player. He can't play in amateur tournaments. Anyway, we see an Alistar ban from Giganet Gaming. They first picked this last time. They've made a change to their pick ban phase.
And
They
the
put
thing about
Alistar in
Alistar is that they had a tanky jungle
there. Uh-huh.
and a tanky support. That's why they were able to execute the Fiora pick.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're banning out Alistar, therefore they can't actually pick Fiora anymore.
They could pick out a Braum.
Oh yes, that's true.
A Braum or a Leona. That can also work very well, I think.
Oh,
And we see a first pick Shen
and a
from Spicy
Shen
Chicken
by
Noodle.
Spicy Chicken
I like this. I like this. This gives them a lot more global pressure
Noodle.
and help out the bot lane that was behind by almost
Yes.
100 CS in that game.
And a possible Jace pick?
Potentially.
So long, Jace.
Oh, Riven. There's been I'd like to say a message to all our normals and ranked game players. Please do not play Riven if you do not know how to play her. Just because you bought the skin. It puts everyone in pain, including the Riven player himself.
Auto attack cancel is pretty easy, so just go watch a YouTube video.
I would love to link that YouTube video, but no, not today. Anyway, we see Elise and a Braum potentially being picked up by Giganet Gaming. Very meta picks at the moment. Elise has been nerfed in the recent patch. Wait, Elise? Yes, Elise's neurotoxin. Her Q in human form does not do percent maximum HP anymore. It does dot damage over time, a flat dot damage over time.
Oh, I see.
And we see Braum, like we suspected. Another tanky support who's got great counter initiate and peel for the carries of Giganet Gaming. And an Evelyn Instalop. So we see the Najin composition, the submarine
Shen,
composition
Evelyn.
of Evelyn Shen. You mentioned this last time we had
Yes.
the stream last week. You wanted to see
I
this
was like,
composition?
"Shit,
Here we go.
Evelyn." Finally, about time that it
There's
comes
so
out.
much passive pressure on this. You don't know where the Evelyn is. Your whole warding pattern has to change when there's an Evelyn on the
This
opponent's
is just
team.
going to make it harder on Elise right now.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to keep keep an eye out for
Mhm.
every gang, every
Exactly.
single one of them.
So Giganet Gaming are going to have to ward the jungle camps of Spicy Chicken Noodle rather than ward the brushes closest to the lanes. And we see a cannon pick.
Can I support? I believe.
it is most likely going to be the Kennen support taking a very strong bot lane support champion, providing long range poke with no cost or energy cost at
I think
least.
something like Thresh would have been better in this.
Thresh, how come?
Because well, it is Elise, and they don't know what they're gonna pick against the AD carries. So I am not sure about the cannon pick.
Maybe. We'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
However, Kennen is a very strong laner. And with another, when paired with another strong ADC like Graves or Caitlyn or Lucian, they can just destroy the lane.
Oh, is it possible to get the stun onto Braum if he just keeps on using the wall?
Yep, all CCs go into Braum, except only the first projectile damage is blocked. However, the
Oh.
CC duration is applied in full.
Okay.
So let's say if Elise throws out the cocoon onto the Braum while he's holding on the shield,
He will still get.
he will still get
okay,
stunned.
CC.
I've tried this because I got caught out by a Morgana once. I was warding. The Doa warned me
My
about this, the
goodness.
dangers of warding, but I got bound by Morgana Q.
Oh, Sivir picked by spicy chicken noodles.
Oh, we were expecting a Zipper last time, but this time they're going for it with a paired with a
Assassin
Talon.
Gear.
Sivir locked in, and
Oh,
Talon
and a
locked in as well.
Talon. We
This
have
makes me very
seen
excited.
a amazing Talon last game.
Talon with 20 kills last game or last week against Growthquake, hard carried the second game and brought them back into the series, which put them onto the semi-finals of the upper bracket.
And it seems like this Darius user likes to just pick Darius all the
Uh-huh.
time.
Oh wait,
Oh.
we have a technical problem where the jungler
Oh, my
of
goodness.
Spicy Chicken Noodle has left the room for a second. Alright, jungle's gonna get 9 reports after this game. He's not gonna get a border at the end of the
So
season.
apparently, it seems like somebody disconnected from
Yeah.
the.
Alright, he's come back into
So we're
the
just
game.
probably going to pick the champions as fast as possible and
Uh-huh.
then get into it.
Yep.
So we'll just chat around for a few minutes.
Yeah, we're just giving
We
some time
apologize
for
for
Spicy
the
Chicken Noodle to
inconvenience.
order their picks in LCS format again. So, we saw picks from everyone on the side of Spicy Chicken Noodle, and we can get a confirmation that Darius was the last pick for Spicy Chicken, Giganet Gaming. So we'll proceed as fast as we can. Sorry for the technical difficulties. And here we go. Aatrox, always the first ban when you have a remake. Oh. Looks like Giganet Gaming is going for an acronym of XJN, which I assume is 9. Shoutouts to the BMing streamer over in the NA at the moment. And we got a triple A from Spicy Chicken Noodle. So, Darius being picked. That was confirmed as the last pick from Giganet Gaming. So, what do you think about this talent? Spicy Chicken Noodle plays this out very well. They look for a pick composition with the Shen Evelynn, denying the Shen from Giganet Gaming so that Shen can't ult the target that Talon is jumping on. However, the Lulu does defer the burst from Talon. When it gets to late game, Talon's gonna have a hard time picking off anyone.
Yes, that's true, and that's a very hard comp to actually dive into and then just try to pick someone off.
Exactly. The Lulu pick was a great pickup from
Counter,
Giganet Gaming.
yes.
Yeah, a counter against assassins. So Giganet Gaming knew that Donggun Lee likes to play assassin. He plays the Diana, he plays the Cassidy, he plays the Talon. So they're going to pick up the Lulu for the safe wave clearer and the ultimate to save anyone who can get bursted, and going for the drawn-out team fights with the stronger ADC in the form of Tristana.
About the spicy chicken noodles comp is
Uh-huh.
that if they go all in, they have to. If they,
Yeah, there's
move
no turning
even
back.
1 second back,
Yeah.
they're just gonna get bursted down.
Uh-huh. So they've got the Silver Ultimate to help with that, so they're just going to run people down. So they're not only relying on the talent, they're going to get everyone to focus on a single person
Yep,
and just
that's
run them
true.
down. It's the Stampede competition that CLG played, that Korea played for months.
Well, we will be getting into the game about in 3 minutes.
Uh-huh.
So, how's life?
Oh, please, dude. We're going to talk about the game. Anyway, I'm still hungry. That's what life is right now.
Okay.
Oh, we got chippies! Behind our table so we can't eat them.
We will have a break after this game, so we'll
Yeah,
take a
a
sip
little
then.
lunch break. We need it. So, I also like the cannon pick with the Civic. But I think KT picked up this bottom lane a couple of weeks ago.
Wasn't it the finals against SKT?
Did they pick a Silver cannon?
I believe that silver pick was by the SKT side.
Uh-huh.
It was the first time that it was shown in the pro scene
Uh.
after the silver nerf.
Uh-huh.
And for the KT side, I think they might have picked Cannon, yes.
Oh, okay, so I got the teams mixed on. But anyway, Civic Glitter provide the extra movement speed so Cannon can get into the middle of Giganet Gaming and put on the AoE magic damage and stun.
Yes.
So Cannon doesn't have to be fully reliant on his flash to initiate.
And about the changes to Silver, you have to be inside Silver's ult range in order to get the buff instead of actually just being around Silver to get the buff.
Uh-huh.
Nowadays.
Yep. So there has been a small nerf to Silver, however she does provide the AoE speed up from the team so they can stampede them down. So Spicy Chicken Noodle, they picked up another aggressive composition looking to dive the carries of Giganet Gaming. And they don't have much peel from Giganet Gaming. They've got the Brom, however he doesn't provide any displacements.
Yes, yes.
All they've got is the Lulu, who's going to have to ult Tristana or herself.
And the thing about the top laner, once again, if
Mhm.
Darius doesn't grow, then their team will lack damage in the mid phase of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So they will have to just, watch out for top ganks and play it out. And
Yeah.
I see that Lulu picked a teleport, and
Yeah.
why is that?
I have no idea. I've never seen a Lulu take teleport before, but looks like they're going
I
to.
think that it's one of those safety purposes because
Mhm.
Shen does have his ult and his teleport, and
Uh-huh.
Darius might not have the teleport in time.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be a counter pick against Shen right
Mhm.
now.
The double teleport is always a pick that's going to put some more pressure onto the bot
Yes.
lane.
But
So,
Nico went laning phase, so
uh-huh.
we'll just have to see how the spicy chicken noodles take advantage of that spell.
So RKO is respecting the fact that Talon could roam bot lane
Yes,
and pick up
that's
double
true.
kills.
Mhm.
So he wants to follow that roam in case he doesn't have enough wards to spot it out. Then follow it with the teleport. But come late game, it's going to weaken their team fights because Lulu is not a split push champion.
Yes,
She can't
that's
split
true.
push against this Talon at all because Talon's ultimate becomes at like a ridiculous 40-second cooldown or something.
Even if she has Zonias, he can just kill her
Exactly.
after the Zonia.
We saw what happened last week.
Yes.
All right, here we
So
go.
we are
Getting into the game.
into the game.
Let me switch scenes on OBS. And this was. Let's try this just in case. Is it streaming? Can you check the stream?
Yes,
Otherwise, I'm
sure
just going to
thing.
Windows capture.
I don't think it is working.
I don't think it is either. Alright, looks like it's not.
I don't think it works.
Yep, I'll go Windows capture.
So, we are in game right now, and it seems like that red team is just pinging mid.
Alright. Can you check the stream?
Sure thing.
Cheers. So, here we are, game 2 between Spicy
Okay.
Chicken Noodle and Giganet Gaming. Give it a little couple of seconds to... They should swap over about now. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what is going on?
Uh-oh.
Or maybe we are... Oh, you gotta extend that. Yes.
Uh-oh. How do I extend it to the end? Look, if I do this, it's gonna get fatter. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Sorry about this.
Delete it.
Yep,
then
and make a
just
new one.
do a full screen capture.
Wait, what is full screen capture?
Display capture.
Ah, display capture, this is the one.
Yes, there we go. Just do this for now.
Alright, we got this. Wait, it's the overlay. I need to pull that down. Sorry. I need to pull this down. Got it.
Should be better, yes.
Are the scores in line? Alright, so Giganet Gaming ahead by 1 set. Spicy Chicken Noodle behind. This is the best of 3. So if Giganet Gaming wins this, they're going to advance into the finals. And Spicy Chicken Noodle is going to have to fight their way back up from the losers bracket against Earthquake. It'll be a rematch of their epic game from last week.
Yes.
Evelyn starting off on the bot side of the jungle. And we have Elise and Darius looking to prey on their enemies to hook them in and throw some poison onto them. or they're going for an invade. There's a ward, they've been spotted
Oh,
over
they've
here. It's
been
2v3.
spotted by-
Actually, they Q thrown up by Brom. And they're going to invade the golems of Spicy Chicken Noodle. They're not going to let the the Evelyn start off. And we see Darius and Elise stealing the red buff.
Wow, this
So,
is a very
yeah, we see
nice
Brom and
play.
Tristana distracting them while they steal the red buff. Whoa, great play from Giganet Gaming. They successfully steal the red buff under the nose of Spicy Chicken Noodle. Evelyn gets her golems, but I think she shared experience. She didn't hit level 2.
This is just going to keep delaying Evelyn's growth.
Uh-huh.
in the
Evelyn,
jungle.
if she falls behind the early game, it's very hard for her to pressure the map because she is falling behind. She's still level 1. I don't even know if she can take out the blue buff.
And also, if she gets caught during the jungle process by
Uh-huh.
Darius,
They're going to get destroyed.
at least it's gonna be horrible. Yes.
Talon being shoved in by Lulu, as expected. However, he needs to carry this game. He needs to grow big and get some solo kills on them.
Mm-hmm. And so we just see
Right.
top lane, and it's gonna be one of those farm all day.
I think Darius is being very aggressive with the Doran's shield, Doran's blade against the Shen, but he's able to do this because it's the Shen. Shen gives free lanes to enemy opponents. However, he gets the map pressure. So look, Darius is probably going to build some offensive items.
At
Probably
least
the-
this game he'll be able to get some burst down
Uh-huh.
after getting his
Oh god. Darius can keep up with the sustain from Shen because he's got that Q skill. When he hits champions, he heals
Yes.
percent of his missing health. Tristana throws a bomb onto Sivir. That's a mismatch though. You're throwing bombs against. Oh wait, a taunt onto the Darius. Darius still has flash. He's gonna try flash over this wall, gets the heal
He's
up to
trying
half
save it,
HP,
yes.
and they can't fight this.
He knew that they won't be able to chase
Uh-huh.
after using his taunt.
Uh huh.
Because taunt's like the only thing that they have.
And Evelyn didn't have any vision of Elise.
And the critical thing about the gank just now is that he didn't have red buff.
Uh huh.
So
True.
therefore, he wasn't slowed at all.
Uh huh.
He was able to escape freely.
However, Evelyn did provide some pressure onto the top lane, so Shen is able to farm a little bit more freely. Elise
And
invading the
going
jungle of
into
Evelyn.
jungle, yes.
Puts down a ward. I'll let you know later. So Elise puts down a deep ward and looks for the dive in the top lane, or is just going to take out the Gromp buff.
And in bot lane, another CS differential.
We see another 9 CS differential very early in the
Yes.
game at the moment. At least Talon is keeping up as much as he can. Shen misses another taunt onto the Darius. Gets off the 5 stacks of hemorrhage. Gets a huge damage. Takes 1 hit from the tower, but it still wins the trade. Gets off another Q
My
onto the Shen.
goodness.
Shen's looking very dangerous right now. He can get dove really easily because Darius still has the flash. At least looking for the dive.
Elise coming out. For
Here he is.
this is
Shen,
an easy
uh,
dive. Yeah.
Less than 200 HP.
Oh
Elise
my
is gonna
goodness.
wait. Taunt onto the Elise. Gets the first blood. Flashes out. Takes a double
kill
kill
by
onto.
Shen.
Whoa,
Wow.
great play by Shen. Just gets the Elise taunt down before he can repel out of the tower
Just a
damage.
misplay by Elise, to be honest.
I don't think he expected the taunt coming down from Shen so quickly.
Well, they are diving Shen, and you can just hear the screams by the viewers
Great
right now.
outplay from Shen.
Wow.
This puts him 2 kills against 1.
My goodness.
And he's not very far behind in the CS either. He's gonna have to teleport back in the top lane. Or just walk up by walking for both teams. This means Shen saves the teleport. And he has the advantage against them. So they can put more pressure onto the bot lane. Make a play onto the mid or bot lane. Take him out and then get the dragon and get the snowball rolling.
This is just so great for Shen.
Mhm.
He'll be able to sustain in lane, and
Yep.
that's what's the most important, because
Yep.
he just needs levels for the shield to improve on and on.
Yeah, Shen is very level dependent. Even though he's a bad ninja, if he gets a couple of kills, he doesn't have to be a ninja. He can be like an NFL quarterback, just like, sorry, not a quarterback, what do you call those guys with massive shoulders, and just run into the enemy carries.
Oh yes, I see what you mean.
That's what Shen is to me. He's not a ninja.
Oh,
Wow, he's
and
getting destroyed by the
taking
Darius
so
though.
much damage.
I'm sorry. Darius, you're too OP right now. I don't want to place you. At least bot lane there's a 14 CS differential, at least, using the
Shen
Wraith
needs
buff.
to start respecting Darius' damage.
Even though you have 2 kills, you're still up against Darius. You can't do this. Alright, at least putting some pressure into the bot lane.
Around level 12 is when Shen will start getting stronger than Darius.
Oh, that's a long way away. He needs to
Yeah.
double his levels. Darius freezing the wave as much as he can. There has been a slight nerf to Shen's Q. It gives less regen. However, it shouldn't make a big difference. Shen putting down the ult onto Evelyn, gets cocooned and misses the taunt. Unfortunately, Talon flashes and jumps onto the Elise, but Lulu saves it with the ult.
And this is what we were talking about.
Uh-huh.
when we
The
picked
Shen
Lulu.
Evelyn. The surprise submarine gank. Evelyn putting some pressure onto the Lulu, but this isn't gonna do much.
This wasn't very coordinated well. After Shen missing his, I think they should have done.
Shen gets off a taunt onto the Darius under the tower, gets off a nice trade.
I don't think he should be fighting this.
I think he can win this actually. Look at this. He's taking him down. He's got a chain vest to mitigate the physical damage that comes out of Darius.
Uh-oh, I don't
Alright,
think he should be
alright. Darius,
fighting this.
have you got the ult damage? Wait,
Yes, he
Shen
does.
doesn't have the energy to use his taunt or anything. Uh-oh,
I
and
told
a
you.
solo kill from Darius. So Shen gives up his lead. He's on 2 kills, 2 deaths at the moment. Oh, nice poke from Lulu.
I think spicy chicken noodle team's just a bit greedy sometimes.
Yeah, I think they got a
and-
little bit too excited with the double kill onto Shen.
Yes.
We could hear the crowd going crazy downstairs as well. However, it looks like Darius picks up 2 kills and he's going for a phage, I think.
And there's so much just CS differential.
Yeah, we
between
see
the
another
80 carries,
26 CS differential between the AD carries. This is going to result in an approximately 500 gold differential between the two. However, Sivir was able to pick up the BF sword, so it shouldn't hurt her laning too much.
And the thing about Relic Shield just gives so much money to
Uh-huh.
the
Money and
eight-
sustain.
Yes.
Darius takes out the top tower. Shen used the TP to return, but wasn't able to. So he wasn't able to save his tower. Sorry.
This was to be expected by a Shen top and a Darius top, so it's an alright phase right now for Shen because
Mhm.
he can just keep farming while just
Yep. However, this is going to put a lot of pressure onto Talon because he doesn't have the safe wave player, and if Darius comes up along and pulls him out of his safety zone underneath the tower, it's going to hurt. Cannon, both bot lanes are hitting level 6.
and almost 24 CS differential at top lane too.
So in general, over what do you call it, Giganet Gaming is ahead by 1.3k gold, but this isn't too bad. At least hasn't
Compared
been
to last game, yes.
Yeah.
But the snowball's starting to happen, so you know, Spicy Chicken Noodle needs to make something happen right now.
At least Evelyn is farming a lot better than the Elise at the moment, and has, because Elise made the dive in the top lane, and wasn't able to successfully make off a clean dive.
And in order to jungle farm, what Elise is going for the Cinder Hulk. And it seems like that Evelyn is going for a fight.
Oh, Talon jumping onto the Lulu, gets off a great damage trade. And Evelyn, we're not sure yet, they could turn into a Cinder Hulk. Alright, Evelyn got into the bottom tower. I think Evelyn's a better ninja than Shen, actually.
She is.
Kind of cheating though. She's got the cloak of invisibility, stolen from Harry Potter.
Did you know that there's a actual invisible cloak in the military now?
What?
That is true.
Is it as good as Harry Potter? Wait, Talon taking a lot of
Yes,
poke in the
it
mid
is.
lane, and Elise coming for the kill. Puts down the iron going ping. Let's get this kill. Give me $300. Oh wait, Talon dodges the Q from.
misplay by
Oh no, dodges the Q from Lulu. However, makes the jump into, but Elise comes in for the counter gank. So Talon, he's under the pressure that he has to make the plays. He has to carry this game. So he jumped onto the Lulu.
But he wasn't just aware of the positioning of the jungle.
Exactly, he had no wards on either side of his... Wait, here comes Shen, jumping onto the Evelyn. Tristana jumps in aggressively, Evelyn flashes out. Kennen gets his gold onto 2 people, however there's Elise. Sivir puts down a late ultimate, but is exhausted. Kennen dies to Elise. Tristana makes the reset jump over, but is unable to get the kill. Looks like they're pinging down, trying to get the dive onto Sivir. And let's see if Sivir can get out of this. I don't think so. At least one of the best diving junglers in the game. Spell shields the something and gets taken out. Tristana still has the reset jump, so she's pretty safe at the moment. They're going to probably take... No, they're going to extend the bot lane. Laning phase. They've got the lead. They know that they have lane pressure. And Shen taunting a minion.
I am not sure why Spicy Chicken Noodle isn't taking a dragon.
Because they're all dead.
I
So at least he's just going to solo the dragon. She's sorry. Anyway, that was a great play from Giganet Gaming. They found a way back into this
Oh,
game
and at least
after
just
the top
soloing,
lane died.
Dragon Back.
Exactly, at least one of the best
Talking about
junglers. And smites it down. Kennen sees it, but
Did I say spiky?
I don't know. Anyway, Giganet Gaming took the dragon.
Oh, okay.
So Talon is behind right now. He is behind by 1 kill. He's behind by almost 16 CS. Lulu
And-
has the Seeker's Arm Glass, so it's going to be very hard to get some what do you call it, solo kills onto Lulu. So Talon's probably going to have to roam top or bottom and try to pick up kills there. But Tristana has a 12-minute Infinity Edge.
Talon shouldn't even be diving and trying to trade with Lulu right now.
Lulu's Seeker's Arm Glass just mitigates so much of the burst.
Like, if he knows that Lulu has ulti,
Uh-huh.
then I don't get why he's fighting against Lulu.
It is a bit awkward. He's not doing much damage. He's not winning the trade very effectively. It may be better saved for
I'd like
other
to
sides of
just
the map.
see a good roam by Talon. Or
Talon's-
maybe invade into the jungle
Uh-huh.
and then get some, birds out.
Oh wait, has an engage onto the bot lane.
Oh,
Teleport
okay,
coming down for Darius, and Kennen went aggress onto the Tristana, puts on a late exhaust, and is taken out. Looks like, oh god, Simmer was pulled in by Darius. Spell shields the ultimate, however, just they can't do anything against this.
I think Shen should have come down.
Shen's ult is on cooldown, and Evelyn getting taken down for absolutely no reason as well. Oh yeah, Shen could have teleported down as well.
Yes, I think it would have been better to teleport down to the bot turret and then just actually pressure
Oh
them
wow,
out.
at least putting some solo kill pressure onto the Talon, has to flash out of the cocoon. At least he's gone for a magic penetration build, but already has the haunting guys. So he can put down so much damage onto the squishy carries of Spicy Chicken Noodle. Talon actually has his ultimate and ignite base, so he's looking for a return kill onto at least, trying to be the savior of Spicy Chicken Noodle. He wants to be the spicy sauce, he wants to be the noodles, he wants to do everything. Puts on the brakes, he doesn't get it. All he has to do, doesn't hit a cocoon though, so he's probably just going to take this wave and go back home. So bot lane tier 1 tower taken out by by Giganet Gaming.
About there's 3k, 4k,
6k.
6k, yes.
6k gold differential at 14 minutes. Shen
And Shen
popping out
might
of the
be-
red side jungle for some reason. Flashes a pull from Darius. Very nice of him. However, speed boost coming down from Lulu onto Darius. Tristana, just too much damage. Lulu even had the red buff. I don't know why Lulu had the red buff. Oh, maybe Shen stole it. Stole the red buff and killed the
Oh,
Shen,
yes,
so he picked
yes.
up the red buff now.
And Lulu already has Morello, so
Uh-huh.
it's going to just.
Oh wow, Tristana flashes forward, oh my god. Puts down the E and the ultimate, heals and takes 2 shots from the tower and actually survives. Talon looking for the return kill. Whoa. Great reactions.
Yes.
Flashed out by Tristana, doesn't get hit by the rakes.
Just
No.
very nice calculations on
Uh-huh.
the damage of the bomb. At
And
the end.
Lulu puts down the ultimate onto Tristana just in case of the bleed. Damage from Talon takes him out. That makes it a 7.7k gold lead. Instantaneously, all the outer towers taken out by Giganet Gaming. Shen, he hasn't learned from anything, has he? He's trying to fight this Darius. Darius
I
can
think
take this out
Darius
2v1.
can 1v2.
Exactly, he has to. He misses the taunt, so they're unable to get the engage. But Shen needs to learn something. You need to go back to primary school, man. You do not fight Darius when he is ahead. He needs to go to the tutorial again.
This is very hard on
Wait.
Spike.
Another engage, 3v2 over here. Sivir puts down the ult, Kennen puts down the ult, but Shen coming down as well. So 4 people being committed to take down the Braum. At least gets over onto the golems and is able to get out. I don't think this was worth it though.
Darius can just push top.
Exactly, Darius freely pushing top lane, ahead by 50 CS, half of the flame horizon, takes out that tier 2 top tower.
And
This is
Zero
looking,
just
alright,
going
another engage,
ham.
and Zero, whoa.
My
Wait, Talon's gonna get the kill, Talon gets the 500 gold shutdown, he gets the loot.
Shut down.
Shut down onto Tristana. So Giganet Gaming, over the series, they've shown that they get a bit overconfident.
And,
And,
this
yeah.
is what Spicy Chicken Noodle needs to do. They need to
Exactly.
group and then take control of the vision. And then
Uh-oh,
take
Lulu putting down the hurt onto
guys
Kennen. Yordles don't fight, you guys are friends I think. Wait, uh-oh. Spell shield, but Lulu waits for it, puts down the help picks and Q. That's 2 spells, you can't spell shield both of them. This is unfortunate, there's an AK goal lead by
Lulu will be getting
Giga
Sonya
King.
soon, so he
Yeah.
won't die to Talon at all.
So if Talon jumps into Lulu, he's just gonna Zhonya's. He has 3 kills, 0 deaths, and 4 assists. Arkel playing very well in every single one of his games. The over-aggression is usually from Zero. However, I think he's allowed to do this. He is so far ahead. So they're taking a bit of downtime. Blue buff being given over to Lulu, and Dragon coming up in a minute. So they've got Baron, Dragon control. They've taken out Scuttle Crab, and they've got control over the red side jungle of Spicy Chicken Noodle. Evelyn hasn't been able to do much again this game. Taken 2 deaths, has got 2 assists. However, they were little pickup kills. Wait, another jump in forward from Zero, gets down the bomb, doesn't get the ultimate off, so he's unable to kill the cannon. The cannon was very close to dying though.
I don't think.
Wait, Evelyn puts down the ult. Shen coming down. Is he going to get off a taunt? He's looking to get only Braum. Doesn't mitigate the damage from Tristana. Tristana putting down the bombs onto Shen, and Shen sharing the damage of Talon.
Spicy chicken noodles getting you know, rotated around, and they're not utilizing their comp's power. You know, just split push and, you know, ninja
Nice
up
spell.
on them and then pick them out. But they didn't do that in the early phase, so it's just gonna get harder and harder.
They lost their side wave pressure because Talon and Shen got behind in the early game.
Yes, that's true.
So they aren't able to split push.
Just the skill difference between the top lane and the
Yeah. The mechanics.
Yes.
I wanted to say that. Alright, Darius just doing as he wants. The red jungle is all his. Shen being pushed away from his own minions. Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. Anyway, looks like they're gonna go. Giganet Gaming is going to go for a 4-1 split push with the Darius split TP enabled. However, Sivir is very good at defending waves because she's got great wave play, one of the best out of all ADCs.
That is true.
So it's going to be the defense of Sivir against the sieging of Tristana. And Shen, do not get angry at air molecules. We've seen frozen air molecules last week.
And the thing about just leaving Darius top is that...
Darius is ignoring Shen.
Wow.
Oh man, show some respect. This is an
He
official
probably
tournament.
will take
Oh wait, he
the-
gets the taunt down onto Darius. Darius uses the Q, heals for 600 HP, and has to flash out though.
Just the region on this Darius.
Exactly, the percentage heal is
He'll probably
insane.
die to this.
Uh-oh, Shen looking, he needs 100.
Here we go.
Oh,
And the dunk comes in.
got his head split in two.
Brutalized.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
And I think this Darius can just take out the inhibitor.
Yeah, uh-oh, Evelyn, you're not very strong at the moment. You've got absolutely no physical
Rest in
damage,
peace.
physical armor. So Darius is just taking out the top inhibitor. He can't do anything. Wait, TP coming in from Lulu to try and take out the top tower. So Spicy Chicken Noodle, they want to engage in the bot lane. Actually, they've lost Talon. Talon's gone back home. So Lulu made a great teleport to follow the Talon to defend the top lane
Just
inhibitor.
nice rotations coming in from,
Uh-huh.
from Lulu, using that teleport to come in and then secure the safety of Darius.
So giving absolutely no chances over to Spicy Chicken Noodle. Lulu knew that Talon was rotating into the top lane to try to defend the top lane inhibitor. But anticipation wins games.
Yes.
He predicted it. They also get a free blue buff for their good actions. Oh, Poro! Oh, I want to scroll down to that. Alright, next
I
time.
didn't see that.
That was a
I only
massive ass
did-
Poro balloon.
I only saw the last part.
I bought a Poro plushie from Riot Games.
Oh, I got one of the Poro, you know, the soft ball kind of thing.
Oh, like a stress ball. Wait,
yes.
Braum puts down the ult. Oh, great onto Talon. Talon gets stunned up by the Braum passive. Looks like Shen is also going to die as well. Wait, backup coming up for Spicy Chicken Noodle. Cannon flashes in. Tristana has to heal to save the Braum. Lulu puts down the ult on. That wasn't actually necessary. Tristana makes another flash to
Tristana
jump
going
forward.
ham.
Tristana being very aggressive, flashes forward onto Shen. Shen has to flash in response. So no pentakills for this Tristana.
Giganek
Oh, wow.
Cafe is actually pinging Baron right now.
Uh-huh. They've chunked out everyone. They've taken out the mid and support of Spicy Chicken Noodle, so they're going to get a free Baron off this. At least
And
one of the best
top is
junglers are taking out.
So, Spicy Chicken Noodle needs to defend.
Yes, this inhibitor being taken down is very
Yes.
crucial. And Darius still has a teleport. And Baron is going to get taken out by Giganet Gaming. Putting down, taking turns shielding and tanking out the Baron.
Rightfully executed.
Baron taken out almost as soon as it spawned. There's over a 10k gold lead for Giganet Gaming now. They have finished. Everyone has finished at least 2 core items, maybe
Six
almost
turrets to
3.
0.
7 carts, no 6 turrets there, yeah. Talon unable to go explosive this game like last time. This is having a hard time taking out these super minis. They're so early in the game.
There's
So
just
if
so much pressure right now.
exactly, it's gonna be hard for them to defend anything. They don't have long-range wave clear like Victor or Azir, so they can't stall this game out very well. Looks like Shen and Ken are going behind the Darius, but Darius, remember Darius? Darius is very strong. The more enemies there are around it, the more healing he does. Talon jumps on, Kennen
Darius
gets
just
the
tanking so
ultimate.
much
Darius
and he's
only at half
tanking.
HP, and Shen is actually taking more damage from single damage
goodness.
source of Giganet Gaming and takes him out. Braum puts down the Q onto Kennen. Kennen gets pulled in. He's gonna get destroyed. Another Decimate dunked down the head. Braum looking for another Q. Hits the wall for some reason. And
Don't you
Evelyn
think
has to
we've
flash over.
seen this before? Darius won before.
And Giganet Gaming is going to get a free pass in Spicy Chicken Noodle. This is a little bit anticlimactic. We expected a little bit more from Spicy Chicken Noodle. We wanted them to have their explosive game where they can get the snowball onto their assassin champion, their mid laner, who's shown great performance in their previous games.
Yes, indeed.
However, Giganet Gaming with the superior mechanics are able to just take him out, just beat them in lane, and just destroy the game before anything can happen. Talon being pulled in, but nothing happens. And I don't think they're going to get a single kill. Shen still has ult if he can save himself. Maybe he has to use it on to Kennen. Come on,
This
force.
just
Oh,
enjoying the
Kennen.
game right
The Shen shield is not enough. Actually, Shen jumped onto Evelyn for some reason. Shen's got the bomb on his own. He could actually die inside the fountain.
My goodness.
Wow. Just
And
having
the
fun
Nexus
everywhere.
slowly goes down, and
Nexus is taken
GG.
out. GG to Giganet Gaming. They make it to the finals of the AKSA LoL tournament. That was a little bit anticlimactic, to be honest.
Oh, yes,
However,
indeed.
we do get to eat lunch now.
Finally.
Alright, so we're going to take a 30-minute break. Congratulations to Giganet Gaming. The next game will be the losers bracket between
Yep.
Spicy Chicken Noodle and Girthquake, a rematch of the quarterfinals from last week.
Mhm.
So we'll be back in 30 minutes. Everyone go grab your lunch.
Thank you guys, and we'll be right back.
Scott! 랭게이밍 좀 아니 좀 좁으면 내려가서 먹어도 돼요. 이거 지금 컴퓨터 자체가 느린 거야?
그런 거 같아요.
스트리밍 하는데?
네. 조금씩 굽자. I'll eat this first.
담가 먹어야 돼요.
그러니까 이거를 찍어 먹는 거야. No, not TI. TI hasn't been released here.
Not in New Zealand.
I got TI.
Oh really? 960.
Not 9.
Yeah. I got the 560 Ti. I bought two of those. So mine's really old. I need to justify myself buying a new computer, but it still runs very well. So I can't justify myself. Oh my god, these noodles. How do I eat this? It's like jelly.
다 BBQ 못해요. 그러니까 소스를 많이 묻히더라고요. 이거 근데 진짜 맛있어요.
일단 배고프니까 뭘 먹어도 맛있을 것 같아.
캐스팅 컴퓨터 바꿔야 될 것 같은데. 여기다 웨이브빨 받을까요? 여기다 웨이브빨 받을까요?
이게 더 느려.
아 그래요?
쓰면 안 돼. 나 그럴 필요 없는 거야.
그럼 저희 씨 컴퓨터 한번 칠까요?
그래야지.
아,
한 명은 좀 쓰레기 컴퓨터로 해야 되겠네. Great game,
가위바위보
guys.
Thanks.
형 가위바위보 해가지고
Where do you guys get your food from?
맞아요.
Korean Chinese over there.
Oh, is it walking distance? Was it walking distance?
Black bean noodles for the win.
5-10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. What was it called?
I don't know. Scott got it for me.
Oh, okay.
You guys hungry, aren't you?
Huh?
There are a couple of shops like. No, never mind. I don't live in Albany. Sorry.
I live there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's your hood then.
I don't recognize like where the food came from. That's
Oh,
why.
yeah?
Yeah, it's my hood.
어,
Oh yeah, but I'm playing it.
형 진짜 이거 그래도 날 수도 있어요. 가위바위보 해가지고 본 사람이
얘네 너무 잘해 일단. You guys are too good, man. You guys need to use this crap computer.
근데 솔직히 말해서 스트림만 안 하면은 컴퓨터 다 좋아요.
어?
스트림만 안 하면은
그러니까 스트림이 좀 많이 필요해.
근데 얘 컴퓨터에서도 그냥 게임 돌리는데 한 30, 40밖에 안 나와.
어,
이거 모니터가 너무 커서 그래픽 카드가
This is standard, bro.
very short.
Yeah, 23 inch.
21
24 inch.
Yeah, 24 inches like pretty big
Well,
compared to 21 inches.
I use 34 at work and I use 27 at home.
코드잖아요. 형은 이게 노멀한 게 아니에요.
네.
노멀한 사이즈는 이 정도예요.
이 사이즈 조금 근데 그래도 1080이면 상관없을 텐데. It's driven off resolution, not the screen size. 그래도 스파이시 치킨 누들 쪽이 컨셉은 있어서 좋았어. 어떻게든 라인전을 세게 가고 그 계속 다이브하면서 상대편이 아무것도 못하게 하려는 컨셉이었는데
컨셉은 있었는데 안 쓰니까 문제가.
못한 거지. 그냥 상대편이 너무 잘해가지고 각을 안 주니까. 기본기에서 차이가 나니까 힘드네.
얘네들은 예전 토너먼트에서도
우승 경력도 있는 애들이.
나왔으니까 PC방이 스폰도 해주는데 나도 기분이가 없어. 한국에서 플랫메이트인가 봐요.
You already know that Donald comes with 4 games as well.
Oh, yeah. $300.
Excuse me, where's the
Us?
keyboard for that one?
At least. I think third place is 300.
Spicy chicken.
No, where is it?
At least 300. So if they lose the next game, I think it's 300.
One of the macros over there.
여기 있네.
배고팠어.
예상한 결과였지.
그치.
탑이랑 스페이스 차이가 나. We should try and do this shit.
And it's close.
이거 라이엇도 스폰서 해줘요. 팀 6명에서. 아니, 팀 8이라고 해도 해봐야 돼. 8팀이 있는지. 이네스도 라이엇한테 가면은 또 따져야겠다. 한국 본사. 한국 본사는 되게 작더라고.
오, 얘 되게 빡세네. 벌써부터 준비하고 있어.
아, 이게 3위전이에요, 이게?
네. 사실상 3위, 2위 정해주는 거.
네. 생각을 해. 애들이 파이널 가는
뭐라고?
이걸 하는
여기서 이기는 팀이 다시 기간의 게임이라고 하는 거지.
스파이스 치킨 룰들이 좋은데
이길 것 같아? 졌는데?
졌는데 만약에 이기면 파이널 가는
Yep, this is double elimination.
짜장면 진짜 맛있어요.
이거 어디야?
형 소스 다 드세요.
아니, 나 이만큼 충분히 줘.
더 먹었어요.
아, 진짜? 좀 더 뿌려 먹어, 그냥. 양파라도 더 먹어야지. 배고픈데.
양이 꽤 많네요.
난 적어, 난 부족해. 난 3개는 먹을 수 있을 것 같아. 짜장면은 동천홍이 제일 맛있는 것 같아. 그 프랑스 베이 쪽인가? 거기 진짜 맛있어. 거기만큼 맛있는 짜장 거기다 5불밖에 안 해. 진짜 겁나 맛있어. 나 이거 스프라이트 있어. 나 괜찮아.
뭔가 되게 상상한 거처럼 똑같아요.
나? 뭐지? 뭘 상상? 생긴 게?
아니 행동하는 거랑
아, 네.
그리고 사람들이 막 말하는 거랑 행동하는 게 틀린 사람들이 많아요.
그런 건 있지.
똑같아요.
말도 쓰레기 같고 행동은 쓰레기 같고. 맞지, 맞지.
이거 보면 안 되겠죠?
상관없어. 스컷. GG.
탄산 마시면 막 더 배고파지지 않아요? 탄산 마시면 막 완전 배고픈데.
생각해본 적이 없다. 그럴 수도? 뭔가 탄산 마시는 것도 물 때인데 이제 또 탄산까지 들어가니까 나중에 더 배고파질 것 같긴 해.
만나서 좋다.
결국에는 막 헛소리하고 그렇지 않아요? 피곤할 듯.
너 헛소리 개 많이 했어. 너 중간에
저는 헛소리가 삶이고요.
네가 헛소리 그 자체야.
I am 헛소리.
Alex 헛. 무슨 피자 헛도 아니고. 아 개쓰레기 같다. 응. 응. 되게 재밌어.
근데 약간 이런 부분이 있어요.
응?
제가 헛소리를 하면 말을 끝내야 되는데 한타가 항상 일정해요.
어쩔 수 없이 끊어야 돼.
Yeah, that's how life is in casting life.
몬테가 맨날 잘리잖아. 캐스팅하다가 몬테 맨날 잘리잖아.
그리고 몬테는 그 파워가 있어가지고
어.
그 후에 얘기하는데 다른
Back to what I was saying 이러면서. As I was saying before 이런. 몬테는 짱이야 그냥.
몬테는 진짜 똑똑한 것 같아요. 아 근데 제가 옛날에는 몬테처럼 애널라이징도 엄청 열심히 하고 몬테한테도 배우고 그랬었는데 요즘은 아무것도 안 봐가지고 I used to watch every season. I mean like every region.
내가 그래 지금. 너 난 몇 년째 이러고 있어.
스프링 때 파이널 하고 아 이거는 좀 이제 공부를 해야겠다. 대학을 들어가야겠다. 그래가지고 그때 좀 멈췄다가 다시 올라니까 좀 힘드네요.
진짜 잘하고 있어. Except when you're saying like they should take Dragon.
You know, I haven't played LOL in like 3 months.
How do you survive?
Oh, and I was going to say spicy chicken noodle. I mean not spicy chicken noodle. 피라사키카.
그런 거 맞췄어. 준비 많이 했다 스파이스 치킨.
준비를 한 것 같지 않고 준비를 한 건가요?
걔네 매일 게임 했어 새벽까지. 그리고 뱀픽도 되게 잘 짜왔잖아. 일단 뭐 형님이 뭘 잘하는지 분석했고
최근에 카페가 그냥 챔프급이 넓어서
그냥 기본적으로 더 잘해. 그래서 연습한 그러니까 그 준비한 만큼 보여주지 못했는데 일단 이렐리아 탑라인에서 잘 크면 노답이지. 스카너 어쌔신 위주의 미드라이너를 제압하기가 너무 좋지. 왜냐면은 수은 가게 만들면 디로스 생기잖아. 그다 막변 뭐였지? 칼리스타. 칼리스타는 카이팅인데 나는 칼리스타 차라리 열어줬으면 해.
저도요.
왜냐면은 바텀라인 위주로 미드 위주로 그 운영을 할 수 있는데 칼리스타는 바텀에서 라인더 센 거랑 안정감 때문에 그러거든. 서포트 자르면 될 수 없으니까. 근데 칼리를 재는 건 그렇게 좋아하지 않아. 차라리
두 번째 픽에서 칼리스타를 좀 했으면 괜찮았을 것 같기도 한데요.
오히려 걔네들이 하던지 밴할 필요는 없었던 것 같아. 많이 못 먹는구나 너.
제가 배가 작은데 많이 먹어요. 아니 그러니까 여러 번 먹는.
아 자주 여러 번 먹는구나.
좋아, 네 거에다가 깔아서 네 거에다가 하면 안 돼?
맥북이요? 더 드려요.
더 드려?
제 맥북 그래픽카드 있는 게 아니라서 아예 안 됐어. 일단 롤 안 깔았어. 다 지워버렸어 제가.
제 거 맥북은
네.
약간
그거는 괜찮아요?
프로라서
네.
스트림하기에는
네.
들어있으니까. 나도 그래. 내가 2013 모델이 많아. 아닐 것 같아. 그래픽카드 있는 거 막 4,000 그랬잖아 처음 나왔을 때.
성능이 안 좋아? 왜 성능이 안 좋아?
성능이 안 좋은 게 아니고 그냥 그 용도가 틀려서 그래.
아 그래요?
이럴 줄 알았으면 제 G컴퓨터 갖고 왔는데. 맛있다.
쓰레기 나 저기 있어요.
저희가
제가 버릴게요.
감사합니다. 당근했어. 이럴 수가.
늦게 했었는데. 감사합니다.
감사합니다. 잘 먹다. 이거를 이거 C를 바꿔야 돼.
쓰레기 버려도
안 넣어?
네?
안 넣어?
네, 저 괜찮아요.
그 녹화한 거 조금
어디다 녹화하고 있지?
형을 레코딩 안 해.
나 하고 있어. 나도 하고 있긴 한데. Uses low videos. 플레이어가 없어. FM이 플레이어.
쉣.
잘 되고 있겠죠? 저번 주에 한 번 잘 됐거든요. 제 했을 때.
근데 그 이 스트리밍 자체가 지금 컴퓨터 사양이 버벅대갖고 끊기면은 이것도 같이 끊기는 건지.
이것도 같이 그 좀 끊기는 걸로 나갈 거예요.
아,
이쪽에서 녹화하는 거는 좀 좋아요.
레코딩은 안 끊길 텐데.
그러니까 게임 자체가 그 FPS 낮아가지고 지금 출력하는 게.
Why don't we just check?
I
DLC
can't.
다운로드. No, I'll check on mine first.
Yeah, sure. It'll be better on yours, I'm sure. 지금 뭐 하냐 지금? 지금 또 걸그룹 보고 있냐? 이 새끼들. 아, 노답 새끼들 진짜.
이제 형도 은근슬쩍 가서.
아, 난 내려와. 이게 내 노트북인가?
내 거인 거 같긴 하다.
어떤 거요? 그게 제거 아닌가?
내 거, 이거 내 건데? 어. 내 거 배터리 풀. 이거 충전기 내 거 아니야.
뭐 써도 돼 그럼 충전기?
네, 별거 아니에요.
Spurs. What? Because the thing is that this game is gonna be on like a proper TV channel. Yeah. We have a good stream, good like quality of stream. Yeah. We're playing for one of the gaming computers that we can. Okay. Like it's gonna be alright. It's like 30 to 50 FPS.
Oh, that'll be bad.
But then this gonna do a quick as well to
Saves computer and stuff.
because
Let's look at one.
you can't, you know, like 50 FPS. That's
Yeah, Hugo, you can play that.
who has the shittiest computer with that?
Well, no, I've got the best computer. I know.
How much is your computer?
Yeah, so you'll be used to it being
I don't want to play that. No, we need to play on the
얘는 구멍이 하나 있네.
Oh, that's some
I
sound.
used to like 500.
Like coin toss.
We got this coin toss.
I wish I did. Hugo should call it.
Yeah, he's the one getting the bag.
Okay, no, I'm not
So
pushing
he's
it.
easy. What? No, it's tails. Okay, tails. What? Tails in the back. I have to reset everything.
컴퓨터 바꿨어? 좋아? 컴퓨터 바꿨어?
그쪽이 먼저 해요. 그쪽이 먼저 해요. 먼저. 빨리 바꿔요.
내가 해야 돼?
구워주세요, 저희 뭐.
일단 이거 다 꺼야 되잖아요.
여기 다시 바꿔야 되잖아. 여기 다시 받으면 세팅 다시 해야 되잖아.